ain't what it seems. Remember all the times our people bleed for luxury, a dying dream. So why you gotta lie to me?
My mind is an island.
Ben Souls, welcome in. Thank you for submitting your music. One True EC, what's going on? Where's my submit now? Ho ho! This is where my submit is now. If you want to submit, just make sure you go over to Nero. It's gonna walk you through everything. If you want to do paid skips, they're in there as well. Does this give me 29 free submissions? I mean, if you've not used any of them, you definitely get some. We have switched over, though, from subscribing to the Nero platform for paid skips. And if you guys can't hear me, please let me know, because that means my mic's fucked up, but hopefully you can hear me. Hey, what's up? So, no, if you want to submit, just make sure you submit a Nero. If you want to do a paid skip, this is the easiest way because it's going to help me manage the queue. Otherwise, yeah, Peyton, if this is for a paid skip, I would highly suggest in the future killing the Twitch subscription because they increased the price. We moved over to Nero because I can bring the price down. So now it's only $5 to do a paid skip, which I do appreciate everyone who's subscribing. And obviously, if you still want to do that, you can. It is going to give you ad-free viewing, free emotes, all that kind of stuff. We got the subscribers only channel in Discord too. But just for those who are planning and want to do paid skips, it is better in here because it's cheaper and because it helps me keep the queue organized quicker. That being said, if you are an automatic resubscriber and you want to use one of those, please let me know and we'll go find it. We'll put you up in the queue. We'll make sure we get you for it. You know what I mean? But just as a heads up for the future for everybody coming in, because this is like a new, we've only been doing this for about a month. This is a new thing. We're transitioning and using Nero for everything because it's just better. It just helps me get through more songs. Helps me keep things in one place. The split's better for me. The pay's better for you. Come on, you know, why not? Twitch is fine. And now we're multi-streaming to YouTube as well. So if you are with us on YouTube and you're watching over there, hi. In advance, I'm sorry that it's not quite the same experience as Twitch. I just can't get Nightbot to work. And I've tried to reset it again today. I just can't get it to connect to my YouTube channel for some reason. So if anybody can help with that, that would be fucking sick. Because I'm struggling. And I've tried to figure it out. I tried to jostle around some of the settings and see if we can get this YouTube multi-stream going. But it is streaming on YouTube. You can go watch it if you want to go watch it over there. There's no ads, all that kind of shit. But I'm not really paying attention to the chat over there as much. Sorry. And we don't have the automated information like we do over here. So, you know, goes either way. It's really up to you. But I would highly recommend being on Twitch, submitting through Nero. All of those things will make everyone's life easier. If you are just joining us for the first time, what's up? We're going to give the community a little bit more time to get in here before we get started. But make sure you submit your music. Again, use Nero. And if you want to skip the queue, exclamation mark submit will tell you how to submit. Exclamation mark skip will tell you how to skip. All right. Can I just mute myself? Yes, you can. One True EC. Let me know the artist name in the chat though, so I can do it. Okay. I'll make the switch to Nero, even the sacrifice of our own Twitch streak. I know, but you know what? I'm not that mad at it. At the same time, I'd rather you guys pay less money than worry about, because it was never really about subscribers in the first place either. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what it was about. It just was a way for me to like keep track of people who were spending money, so I could bump you up to the top and make sure that we were getting you, because people just asked for that. They wanted it, so I gave it to them. They got it. Now, this is a way for me to keep it cheaper for you guys, because I appreciate the fuck out of you guys who have been here for like 3 years, 2 years, and I hate charging you more money. I'd much rather you pay less, if I'm being honest. So shout out to Nero, shout out to Eddie Mick, the founder of Nero, who's in the chat as well. This is, look, I'm for the people. I promise you guys. I want to make this better for you. I want to make it cheaper for you. I want you to have a better time. Okay? I want to make it more affordable. It's better. Helps us see the queue. Exactly. And the Google Form shit takes me forever. It's a pain in the ass. We lose time because I'm thinking about shuffling around songs like a madman. And sure, maybe that's fun for you to watch me do things crazy, but it's not as fun for me to be over here hectically doing it. The sleekness is nice. The sleekness is really nice. So there are two options, right? You have a paid skip, it's $5. There's a super skip if you want to get bumped up higher in the queue. That's why in some cases you can see this bolded green. That just means people have super skipped. Shout out to you guys if you have done that. I appreciate you. That's only $10. That gets you bumped up into a higher queue. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, right? Other than the switch and submissions and skips, everything here is the same. So we're going to be listening to music for the next 2 hours. I'll be pulling up socials as we go. We'll be following artists. We'll be playlisting songs. So if you send me something that's out, I can playlist it. If you send me something that's not out yet, the other part of what we do here is music feedback and giving artists feedback and advice. Telling them how we think things can be better or how they can improve. Things to think about while they're finishing off these songs, especially if they're unreleased. And the idea is to really just help artists develop, because I love that. That's my most favorite thing to do. It's fun. And I just think artists need guidance. And without guidance, how are you supposed to know what the fuck to do? And there's a whole bunch of us who are making music, who have made music, who care about music, who think about it all day, who are in the fucking studio, mixing, producing, writing, doing every single part of it. And so what we do here is just try and bring all of that knowledge into one place, share what we've learned, help people improve, help people grow, help people develop. DLZ, if you want to submit, here's a link in the chat. It's going to take you over to Nero if you want to skip the queue. There's a $5 paid skip if you want. MP3 is not required. You can put a SoundCloud link if you want to. You just have the option to upload directly to Nero if you want. I'm the only one who has access to this outside of Eddie, so it's not like we're out here stealing people's shit. It's just if you want to upload it that way, you can. You can just send an untitled link or a SoundCloud link too. It's totally fine. It's up to you, all right? So yeah, that's it. That's kind of the story. For everybody who's in here for the first time, who has no idea what the fuck I do, what my job is, do I have a job? Am I just a streamer? Am I one of those kids who's never done anything? No. All right? I've been working in the music industry for the last 10 years. I've done a whole bunch of shit. I started as an artist. Then I went to work to CAA and live touring as an agent's assistant for a year. I hated that. So then I started music blogging. I started managing artists. I've been doing that for about 10 years. Generated about 50-ish million streams as a manager, which is pretty cool for independent artists. What else? Worked at Genius for the last 8 years, doing all kinds of things. Bunch of interviews, verified, deconstructed, helped launch an open mic, worked on content strategy, live events, branded content. And for the last 3 years, I've been running Genius Distro, which is Genius's distribution arm. So we've signed a bunch of different artists over the last couple of years, including artists like Overcast, Angelo Moda, Ashoka, Serena, Chris Crack, Antone, now CCPK, Leia the Leo, Ajna Bray, my name is J-Mac, and some others as well. Hey man, look, that's a tough question because there's a bunch of things that go into me signing artists, and a bunch of reasons why I do or don't sign them. One of those things is actually just the schedule that we have and making sure that I can prioritize the artists that we have on the roster right now. So it's a tough question, you know what I mean? Everything's kind of got to line up schedule-wise, timing-wise. But one thing I will say is I have signed like 6 artists from this community to Genius Distro already. I also work on World Star Distro now. I recently got, promoted into another role while I'll be working on the World Star side of things a little bit more as well. So, all that to say, I do use this as a way to find new artists to work with, keep an eye on you guys, get to know you, see what kind of work ethic you have. I'm going to be asking you questions while I'm listening to your music. Feel free to ask me questions about anything that I've done. At one point, I had a fake PR company, and I was doing PR campaigns as a completely different individual. So look, I worn a lot of different hats. I've done a lot of different things. I also run the Kayvan's House Instagram community, like all this shit, right? So we're trying to find more ways to support you guys in the community, make playlists, make content about you, do all that kinds of stuff. The goal is really just to support you as much as possible, give as much back to the community that's kind of allowed me to do what I do in the first place, and find ways to find new artists and connect with new artists and help you develop. Because I actually love this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. I think about music all the time. I'm always giving feedback on mixes. I'm always doing all kinds of dumb shit. This is what it is. Would you sign an indie artist? Yeah. I low-key like want to do stuff in other genres. I just haven't found anyone that makes sense yet. That's really all it is. And we did some alt pop stuff. I've got an alt pop song dropping on Friday. So genre to me is not really something I care about as much as just artists who work hard and have a good sound and a story to tell and a good project. I care about that, right? Just playing mostly, but I'm always dropping it. Yeah, of course, bro. I know all about the Vancouver music scene. You already know that. So yeah, that's what we do here. If you want to submit your music, just make sure you hit !submit. It's free. If you want to skip the queue, you can do that too. If you want to join us in the Discord community, feel free to do that. If you want to go follow us on Kayvan's House, which I highly suggest because we do have other things. We've got our New Music Friday playlist, which updates every single Friday. Songs I found in the comments, which I actually listen to every single week myself. It's free. You can just put a comment in the chat, and I literally will go listen to those songs, save them in a playlist, and then make content about them. I don't know why people don't do that more, because it's just free. It's easy. So, also, dropping some interviews. I'll be doing more this year. Just dropped a new playlist update for Discover Monthly, which I'm really happy with this update. Actually, it's pretty sick. New Music Friday playlists every week. Look, I'm just making content to try and support you guys, all right? We'll have some guest playlists and things like that throughout the year, too, and more interviews, all right? So go follow us over there, too. And yes, come on. That's what I'm glad you saw that, Emmanuel Best. Love that. Yeah, Ecstasy is sick, bro. I definitely am a big Ecstasy fan. King Arthur was cracking. You don't know this yet, but King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table is quite literally one of my favorite books of all time. I remember when I was a kid, I used to just read that shit front to back, and then I reread it like 4 more times because I just love that shit. It's so cool. So welcome to the chat. I hope you're a fan of the lore and the mythology also. Let's get a good energy. It's always good energy. I'm tired. I just had a whole work day. You guys want to see my to-do list? It was robust today. I'm gonna show you because this is actually how I start my day every single day. First thing I do, to-do list. I've got 4 different categories of tasks that need to get done in the day, and then I have my calendar written down as well, so I know. I've acquired the flu, so I'm gonna be in and out of the stream. That's fine. You could close your eyes and just listen if you want. You don't have to watch. Even if you fall asleep and you're just here, you might fall asleep to some good music. Rest. Get some rest. The flu is trash. Alright, so submit your music. We're gonna get into it. Like I said, we'll be starting with our paid skip queue. Oh, if it's mythology related, I'm definitely gonna appreciate it. We also have our songs we found on live stream, chat, or playlist, which you can submit for as well. If you're submitting music in here, you're automatically basically being considered for that playlist as well, because it is quite literally about the stuff that we find here. All right, let's get into it. Let's stop wasting time. You guys will see what we do. If you're in the chat, please let us know what you think of the songs. The one rule in here is to be respectful of each other. If you're not being respectful, you know, I got a short temper. I got short patience. I'm just gonna kick you out, and that's it. There's no. I might give you a warning, but then if you come back with attitude, that's it. You're out. You are out. I don't play games with that. All right, I don't. I really don't. So Into You by Jace Font. Have I been around before? Yes, multiple times actually. When I was much younger, the last time I went was like 2010. I haven't been since 2010, but which is a long time to not go. But we don't know that when I was a kid. Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to the chat. This is Jason Vaughn. We're so into you. Let us know what you think. And I'll be pulling up socials as we go. Make sure you follow if you like what you hear, right? Ooh. Never know what's next. So I do like this, but I will say the snare is quite loud in the mix. And that's probably the first thing that stands out. Vocal mix needs a little bit of work too. Like, I think we're still getting a lot of the plosives in there. I don't know if this is finished yet or not, but I think it's just some of those transient sounds, some of those mouth noises, F's, S's, that kind of stuff. Maybe slightly too much delay for my taste on some of these background vocals, but for the most part, it's that snare that's really kind of dominating the mix, I think. In my ear, at least. Let us know what you think in the chat. Writing's pretty solid. Vocal sounds pretty solid. I like the writing, as always, with Jay Savant. I think that's one of the things I kind of harp on with him is the writing's really strong. And that's hard, so. What up? If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch and on YouTube right now. Come hang out. We're listening to music, giving feedback for the next 2 hours. So if you want to send something in, come through. I just wanna let you know I'm so into you. I love the way you tease me, baby. It's really solid writing. Chick the Prophet says dope. I like the writing a lot. For me, it's really just the mix that could use some work. Production is cool too, outside of that snare being kind of loud, kind of snappy. It definitely reminds me of Neo from a writing standpoint. Like It's almost like Mario, Neo, like that era of R&B, which I love. It's like probably one of my favorite eras of R&B is that like 2000s time period where, you know, arguably I think we were getting some of the best young R&B artists for a while in that time period. A lot of one-hit wonders though, if we're being real too. There's a lot of people who came and went. Actually, this is giving Mario a little bit. Look, I do like that. From a song perspective, it's a good song. I would listen to it. I would playlist it. From a mix perspective, I think the thing that needs a little bit of work is getting that snare down a touch. It's a little overpowering. I would pull back on the reverb and the delay on those background vocals a little bit. Like it felt maybe just maybe ever so slightly heavy, ever so slightly too wet. And then other than that, it's like getting some of those plosives out, which is either an EQ thing or a DS thing. But it's not. They're all like really really small notes overall. I think just generally, the writing from Jay has always been really consistent. I do like you on that more nostalgic R&B feel, as opposed to like maybe some of the more nostalgic pop beats that you've done in the past. But yeah, bro, keep doing your thing. Keep making content. Keep pushing these songs. Definitely keep putting them out. Official Jay Savant on Instagram. Go follow if you're rocking with that one. We've got Let's Try Again by Ryzen up next. This is a demo, so try not to judge too heavily. 3 more songs before our first free skip of the day. So stick around and make sure you submit your music if you haven't already. It was fire. I like that one. I should have turned my volume on my computer down a little bit more because everything is loud. Free skips, we'll use the spinning wheel. I'll put everyone's names in there who submitted music. And then we'll do more towards the end. I like this already. This is very Strokes-esque. RYXEN official. Probably my favorite song we've heard from you so far. I like this. I like this style. Completely ripped the Strokes, not gonna lie. Look, there are worse bands to be inspired by, if I'm being real, and I love this sound. People don't really do this outside of the Strokes. There are some bands that try, but I don't think many do it that well, so I'm not mad at it. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, you building a Nero wheel? Let's fucking go. I can't wait. That's actually a pretty sick, that's gonna be cool. I can't wait. Ryzen, I think this is sick, dude. I want to hear more of this. I need more Strokes-inspired Ryzen music. Cheek the Prophet said this is sick, fam. Yeah, it's cool because you can hear the nod to them, but it's not fucking just like as much as you're saying it's ripping them, it's like not really at the same time. Very cool. What do you mean you have a sick comp for this? There's this plucked guitar on this side though. Is maybe a bit loud. Free K1M. What's going on? How do I say that? Manuel says I like it. Very good feel vibe to it. Oh, you already know about that. Keem. Oh, thank you. Thank you for correcting me, because I would have been calling you K1M forever. And Keem is much easier. If you guys want to submit, exclamation mark submit. If you want to skip the queue, exclamation mark skip. And that'll get you into the paid skip queue. No, it takes all of the elements of why I like the Strokes. The arrangement's really cool. The guitar tone is so nice. Did you produce this from scratch, or like what's the vibe with the production? I have basically none. Zoras, you are struggling, bro. You spelled it wrong twice. Some bit. Like exclamation mark some bit. Buh. I'm sorry, I can't make fun of everybody's spelling. I can't. That's too rude. That's too mean. Let's Try Again by Ryzen. This shit was amazing, bro, actually. RYXEN official on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. I liked it a lot. Strokes-esque in the best ways possible. It's pretty cool. I think that I want to hear more of that from you. I think if that electric guitar had some panning, it'd be nice. I feel like it just sits in my left ear the entire song. You mean the more plucked one? Because that was my only problem. The guitars as a whole feel like they're pretty. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. You might be right. Because now that I'm thinking about it. No, the guitars were coming through both for my headphones. It was that plucked guitar was coming through the left only, and that's when that one felt like it was kind of like just too much in the left. But outside of that, like I think that panned guitar I need to or that plugged guitar I want to pan more than it does. But the rest of the guitar I think is fine. There's one guitar on one ear and the other guitar on the other. Well, then maybe that is probably the one thing that I would say if you can get the producer to fix that, so it's not so just like panned like that. I think it would be good. It's all they're just panned too far. You know what I mean? You could even bring them back into the center just a tiny bit, and I feel like I'd fix that issue a little bit more. All right, Rehab by Shan Official, new single being released this Thursday. Let us know what you think in the chat. It's a good song though. Yeah, I just think if you can get in touch with the producer and do some tweaks in the mixing, that's gonna help. Oh. Shan Official on Instagram. This is a fucking vibe already. Alright, Shan, if you're in the chat, I need this in my release calendar so I can make sure I put it in my playlist on Friday. I like this a lot. It's like almost feels like a SZA song in like the best way, as much as complimenting as I can be about that. I love SZA. It feels like it could be a SZA song. Shan Official on Instagram. Really nice melody choices. Yeah, the effects are smooth. They don't feel overpowering. On the rehab part, I maybe wish the distortion could pull back a tiny bit more than it is. Ever so slightly, because I do just want to hear that pure tone kind of punch through a little bit more than it does. But for the most part, everything blends really, really well. Again, Shan Official on Instagram if you like this. It's a really, really solid R&B song. That bell sound was a little bit, maybe a little bit off. Ben Soul says this is fire. I like the production. That one bell thing stood out a little bit. Joey, we switched over to Nero, my dude. I don't know if you've been here recently. Or if you're just subscribing to support, that's appreciated. But if you are trying to do the skip, just know we moved everything to Nero. Let me know when you've submitted, though, and we'll make sure we get you bumped up anyway. Yeah, you can, Zars. I got you. That's pretty cool. I mean, overall, I liked that a lot. Little notes. There's nothing you can do about it now because it's already delivered. But the bell thing was maybe a bit loud, that one bell. And then outside of that, the distortion on the lead vocal, I'd say, on the chorus, on the rehab part, was maybe just ever so slightly too heavy. But it's like, again, this is all just very personal feedback. I don't know that it really, like, no one else, I don't think will hear that necessarily. I don't even think you'll hear that as the artist. So generally, definitely very positive. I will playlist it because I liked it a lot. But just the smallest amount of feedback. SHANN Official on Instagram if you want to go follow Shan. Great job. Definitely going to be playlisting it. Definitely a fire song. I agree. We've got Porcelain Pain by Malkeem up next. This is just a demo track. And then we'll do our first free skip of the evening using our spinning wheel, soon to be the Nero wheel. This is Keem. Let us know what you think in the chat. Porcelain Pain, produced by Newtonium. Cherry, of course, man. I really like that one a lot. It was really fun. Crumb, you did not miss. You missed like 5 songs, but nothing too much. We still got an hour and a half left. This is Keem right now with the demo. Okay.
I was 16. I was young, just trying to make it on that big screen.
I
looked around and all the odds was stacked against me. The world started turning on my niggas and they missed me. I put that burn on them niggas, please don't tempt me. Yeah, I was young and I was riding around to come up with my.
I didn't miss yours yet, bro. We've got a couple before because we had some people who did it before stream. Like you can do it all day now. So yours is in there. We've got about like 5 songs before we get to it. Free Keem. K1EM.
I was 16. I was young, just trying to make it on that big screen.
Oh!
I looked around and all the odds was stacked against me. The world started turning.
Let's go, Keem. This shit is low-key tough, bro. Shout out to Newtonium who produced this too. Very tastefully done. It reminds me of Polo. Reminds me of TJ. Reminds me of some other artists I really like too. This is tough. The writing's solid too. Let us know what you think in the chat. I do wish in this section that the drums came back in. Maybe instead of this breakdown that's happening. Only because the momentum's just going so hard into it that everything pulls back almost too hard. I kind of wish, unless there's a switch up happening right here, which is fine if that's what's happening, I wish the momentum from the first section continued. That's all. This section right here kills the momentum a little bit. If anything, I'd put it on the end of the song. Though the switch up makes it make sense, so maybe not. This switch up is crazy. I didn't expect the switch up at all. I do want the switch up to come sooner. That is the thing that I'd probably say. Oh, this is cool as fuck. Free Keem, F-R-E-K-1-E-M. If anything, I think that transition just needs to be slightly shorter. Just to keep the momentum going, because you built so much momentum in that first section. Dingbat, huh? This is him singing, yeah. Peyton says this is wild. Doing vocals and co-produced. Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit. How old are you? And where are you from? 23? From Michigan. Tough. Good shit, bro. Definitely following you on Instagram now. This one's called Porcelain Pain. It's a great demo. I can't wait to hear the finished thing for sure. So Da Vinci says fire. That one had great energy, man. Good job. Really, really good job on that. Guys, go follow. Seriously, I'm gonna be keeping up. I want to hear music. Please make sure you let me know when stuff comes out in general, because I just want to listen to it and support. Bensel says fire. I agree. It's fire. Brightside, July Forever. So we got 2 from this artist up next. July Forever with Brightside, and then Getting. This one is about a recent breakup, trying to stay positive while grieving being backstabbed. Oh no, that is intense. I'm sorry that that's what you're going through right now. All right, this is Brightside. Let us know what you think in the chat. This comes from a place of heartbreak, guys.
If we're looking on the bright side,
Keem, I want to keep listening, bro. Keep sending us stuff. No hat. No, I'm gonna keep the hat on. It's actually pretty solid. It does remind me, reminds me of Juice a little bit.
bad? Why'd you have to go and put us in the past? Did you fucking right? Never put you last. Always staying up.
I mean, this is good, bro.
Just so you didn't have to go to bed sad. How the fuck you still
It's probably my.
don't write, I won't fucking write back. Don't fight, I won't
Is it?
fight back.
Who says no hat? Just because it's the same thing as a cat? I thought you just misspelled no hate. That's what I thought you were getting at. No Gizzy. I like this. I saved it in the playlist. I feel like we can feel your pain in the writing, and that's what I want from songs like this. I want to hear it in the vocal performance. I want to hear it in the writing. And it feels like it comes from an authentic place, a real place. You know what I mean? So, like, for me, this hits all the things that it should hit. The pencil. That's a nice little shout right there, too. Maybe it's just a Cleveland thing. I've never been to Cleveland, so maybe that's why I don't know about it. Is Ohio worth coming to? Yes or no? And if you're in the chat, let us know where you're from, too. I just... every time I talk to someone from Ohio, they're like, nah, fuck this place. Except Joey H, who says yes. He says yes. Getting a second one from July Forever. We got Chicago, Boston. I in the chat. Cleveland born, Columbus based. All right, this is July Forever with Getting. No exaggeration, says Peyton. Yeah, it's worth coming to. I'm here. Like, I can respect that. All right, July Forever. July FRVR on Instagram. If you're rocking with these, make sure you go follow. I feel like the internet shits on Ohio so hard. And now Gen Z, they be shitting on Ohio super hard. Oh. I like that you did the cash counter effect with your mouth instead of getting it from Spice or the internet. It was pretty good.
Butterflies ain't the only thing in your tummy, my love. Getting high in the Uber on the way to that little club.
I do think there's moments of this where the writing could be stronger on this one. I did feel like the writing on the other one was stronger. There's been ads on Twitch, bro. It's because we got rid of the subscriber thing, though, so now everybody's like getting ads. Sorry. What do you mean? Eddie says, I do fuck with this. I like a lot of the melodic aspects of this as well. Oh, July's on YouTube as well, sorry. Yeah, cash counter. Look, I think this sounds really good, bro. I kind of like this a lot, says Free Keem. There's a lot of things I do like about this one. I do think that the writing on the other one was a little bit stronger, but I really like the vocal tone. The melodies are really nice. All these little ad-libs you're doing with your vocal are really cool, too. If you go to Nero, it'll actually tell you how long the queue is and where you're at in it if you want to skip, too. So just make sure you hit exclamation mark submit. Head over to Nero and check that out. We got 37 in the chat right now. I think this song should have a much more wider and full sound, says Free Keem. I wish that I was getting that off of the production. I am getting that off of the vocal. Keenan Delaney, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. We're listening to July Forever with Getting right now. And then, oh shit, I was supposed to do a free skip already. So we're going to hit a free skip after this. Reminds me of The Weeknd, says Capricorn 87. Yes, but like almost not quite as like dark. Maybe production wise, but like I think the tone of his voice doesn't really feel the same, if that makes sense. But I can see where you're coming from. A lot of really, really cool melodies in the song, though. The flu chill's hitting crazy. Oh no, get a blanket, wrap up. And then when you get too hot, immediately take that blanket off and be cold again. Yeah, the flu is the worst. Not gonna lie to you guys, I fell asleep last night, midnight, fell asleep. Window open. In New York City, window open. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So fucking cold. So cold. So unbelievably cold at 2 a.m. D-Bell's getting our first free bump of the evening. Yeah, so, you know, I hope I don't get sick, but shit, that sucked. 37 in the queue total. That is total. If you get into the paid skip queue, there is less than 37, and that does put you in the priority queue and guarantee you get played on stream today, so you can do that if you'd like to. D-Bells, love me now. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah. As nice as it is to open the window when it's cold in New York, forgetting about it is not. That is far from nice. If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Come hang out. We got 37 in the chat. We're having a good time. D-Bells.
Has to wrap up the bandages and secure the wounds. Build and fill the capacity. People asking for pictures that I ain't sending through.
You know, it's hard to tell that you're being sarcastic in the chat, but I somehow got that one. Really good bounce on this one. This might be the best D-Bells has sounded. Mix on this is maybe still a little off. The synth is very loud. That little squelchy synth bass. They gotta make a sarcasm emoji. It's true. I don't wish that feeling on anyone or you. Or a font. I mean, I guess italicized could be constituted as sarcasm in a font. Is it a quote? Is it sarcasm? Who knows? Comic Sans. Fucking hate Comic Sans. What an ugly font. Alright, I will say, mix on the beat on this one. Definitely not quite on. You know what I mean? It's a bit loud in certain places. The vocal sounds really good. Song is cool. I like the idea a lot. I do think the execution on the mix between the vocal and the beat still needs some work though. And that's probably what I hear the most. Especially when that squelchy synth bass comes in. I knew a guy who had his BlackBerry font set to it. To Comic Sans, that guy's a psychopath. That guy's a psycho, bro. Stay away. Run away from that guy. Do you guys want to see a new thing that I'm working on right now? That was really cool, by the way. D-Bells, Scuba Squad Bells on Instagram with a Z. Yeah, I just think for me, it's the mix. You know what I mean? The mix needs a little bit of work, but outside of that, it's pretty cool. Guys, I got a new series that I'm launching, a new content series. I'm super excited about it. I'm so excited about it, in fact, that I'm showing you guys before anyone else sees it. But I started this, and I'm like hype as fuck. I've got like 6 or 7 of these already. I'm gonna drop 5 at a time. So just know you guys are gonna get to see this, and hopefully, yeah, shout out Canva. It's the fucking best. I just do all the design work myself. But yeah, I've just been like asking like artists who are maybe a little bit further along and like a little bit more established, literally one question. What's one piece of advice you'd give a rising artist? And we got a bunch of them back already. I'm hype. I got Skyfalls as well. So keep your eyes open for that. I'm gonna drop that soon. I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's like it's like just like a cool like one piece of thing. But I just was like, I've seen them do similar things for like soccer players and stuff like that, and I was like, damn, like I could just do that for artists and then share that with you guys in the community, and maybe that'll be the thing that just inspires you to keep going or helps it click. You know, hearing it from people who are doing it sometimes is just like it helps you figure things out. So I'm hype. I can't wait to drop that. Probably gonna drop it top of next week, realistically. So keep your eyes open for it. I got another At Home With interview coming on Wednesday, I think. But if that doesn't come, then we'll put that out on Wednesday. We'll see. You know, content schedules change and they move. Tis and West Highs up next. Newest Master, let me know how we're feeling on this one. Let us know what you think, guys. All right. Back into your music. Hey, man, look. I did content strategy at Genius for so long. I've just applied it to everything I do now, and it's made my life way better. It's much easier when you have a content strategy. Oh, don't even worry about it, bro. Canva? So I do still think there's maybe too many mid-lows in this vocal for my taste. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but because that low end in the beat is so heavy, I feel like in your lead vocal in the verses, there's maybe too much emphasis on the mid lows in the vocal, and it's kind of burying them in that sub a little bit. That's just me. I don't know how everybody else feels. Let us know what you think in the chat. For the most part, everything sounds good. I think it's still just in that low mid for me. There's still like a little bit of muddiness. Is this the same version that you submitted, or is this it says it's a different version? That's a cool snare, says Devious Minds. Yeah, this says newest master, so I just assumed you were asking for an updated mix feedback. I just think your voice... Okay, here's the thing. Your voice in the falsetto and in the higher register sounds so good by nature. I just would kind of encourage you to do more up there. Like, even in the verses. Took your advice, had him EQ the lows. So this is not the right version, or this is the right version. Dingbat says, I think with the right instrumental, you could make a really fantastic track. I would agree. I just still think there's something off about more the production in this one, I think, than anything. 'Cause maybe it's his lows that are too high. You know, General Yoko, what's up?
She feels adventurous. She open wide and let me dash. I should have told you from.
You know what? Maybe not. I don't know. Something about this still in the mid-low feels like there's just so much happening at once that it's burying the vocal a touch. But I don't know if that's just me and if no one else hears that. Because sometimes I'll just hear some things like that. Some manual pitch correction might help as a manual best. That also might be it. Shit still smacks though. Might be the snare. There's something happening in the production that I think is still drowning out your vocal ever so slightly, but overall, I do feel like it's really solid. And the thing that I would say, maybe it's my speakers, but I'd say the background vocals could be less center. That could be it also. Maybe it is spreading some of those layers out a little bit more. Things to think about. But there's still something that, but I will say overall, and just like zooming out, looking at everything you sent in, that's by far my favorite song that we've heard from you, and it sounds the most polished. And that's great. You know what I mean? So just keep working on it. It's close, though. It is close. All right, Missouri, Save Someone up next. Looking for feedback on mix and vocal production. Let us know what you think in the chat. This felt cluttered, but I'm just an artist. Yeah. I fucking love Save Someone. You guys have been here for a while. You know how much I love Save Someone. He's like made it into my best of Twitch playlist like twice, 2 years in a row. I think probably same with the community playlist best of the years too.
I'll go to Missouri to see what we wasted.
Mix is sounding really good on this already, man. Vocals feel really nice. All right, vocal production. I know there's gonna be some crazy like. Oh! Guitar tone is exceptional. Eddie Mix says this is fire. It's so big. Dude, this is beautiful. Just sends to 11, said AJ. Whoa, said you woke Aiden Park up from a flu episode. Yo, this is beautiful, bro. It's probably one of my favorite songs I've heard from you. And I've liked everything else we've listened to, but this shit feels like so accessible for anyone who likes any type of rock. Alt pop, indie, it could hit any of those. He does have a really cool voice. I don't need you no more. I don't need you. No, I don't need you no more. Yeah, bro, this is fucking hard. This guy knows what he's doing, period, says Dingbat. Look, go follow this man. _save someone on Instagram. Big is such a great way to put it. This is the thing I talk about a lot, especially with like stuff in this like alt pop rock space. the songs that get big like that and have those big moments, it takes you by surprise and it sucks you back. There's no way to like not want to listen to it because it hits and it just hits, bro. I don't know. Emmanuel says, no, this is beautiful. If who produced it is here, cool question. Did you use any Sound Toys plugins on the guitars? He is in here. Save Someone Music. Let us know. But Jesus, bro, that's probably the most polished song that I've heard you send in. And I really like the stuff that you did that was like a little bit more glitchy and like hits the hyperpop space. But that one was really special. Just mic'd my amp and used some Soothe. Reminds me of Stranger Things, dude, song about Chicago, but better. That's hilarious. Notes Retro says, so far, yeah, really, really dope. _ save someone on Instagram. Hi, Bibs. That's to my wife. She's on Instagram right now. Go outside. Peyton Binge up next. And then we'll do another free skip after this one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, bro, that's it, man. Like, I need a whole album in that space from you. Like, give me 2 whole albums. Give me 10. Missouri's lit minus the political things. Well, America's lit minus the political things, so I'm there with you. If you're in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Definitely felt like an anthem. I think any of the fans would like Joe or like anyone would like that too.
I need some time to decompress. I think I'm gonna go outside. Let me take 5.
I love the concept of the song. Again, I say this about Peyton every time we listen to a song. The song writing is so relatable. And the mix on this one actually feels better than some of the previous stuff too. Devious says this is fire. That's a sick bass line. This one does feel really good. This is not the same guy. This is Peyton Binge.
Small boost in my paper. Big boss knows he can keep me. Contrary to my beliefs, shoot, I know, man, believe me. But I'm just another man who needs a piece to feed me.
Baseline is tough.
What else could you want, man? You win, dog. You beat me. Can I go home now?
Not loving the rap voices, Devious Minds. That's fine.
I'm stressed, man. I just took a loan out. My parents getting older and I'm miles from my hometown.
Rap vocals need a better mix, but the singing sounded great. I actually like Peyton and his like more sung melodic voice too. It's just like really nice. But I just, again, his writing is the thing that I would highlight, even in the rap parts, is that the writing is really solid. And it tells a story, and I love that about it. But low-key, bro, I feel like if you just made a whole song in this like melodic sung, like almost like chill raps, jazz raps kind of vibe, like you could literally take that whole second verse, put a melody on it, sing it a little bit more, and low-key, I think like it might hit for people even more. Like for me, I don't mind it, but I think for the people who are like, oh, the rap voice didn't quite do it for me, like, all right, well then just sing it, you know what I mean? We definitely got skips. But we're at song number 10. We're about to hit, well, I guess this is song number 11 right now. We're about to hit a free skip after this. The song is mad chill though, and honestly, it's one of those songs that I put on a playlist. Listen to it anytime it came on and just truly like vibe the fuck out to it. Like it's one of those songs you can just put on and like get into the zone. Like, I don't know. I have so many songs like that where it's like, it just is like so undeniably chill that it'll be in my library forever. And like, it'll stay in rotation when it comes on. Capricorn said he sounds better singing. Let me get that gang. He says Bensels. The free skip is a random free skip. We let the fates decide. Been watching a lot of Vikings, so we'll let the gods decide. King Arthur it is! As I talk about mythology and Vikings, King Arthur gets a skip. Touch grass. We all need to touch grass sometimes. I left my apartment on Saturday, so I've touched grass recently. I've touched grass recently. King Arthur, all the above. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh. Touch snow. It's not snowing here right now, but I get the sentiment. Ooh.
for an hour.
I don't know that I expected this from King Arthur. You make like bossa nova jazz, or is this about to have like a hip hop drill twist to it? I'm curious.
You said you need love.
No, straight bossa nova. Let's go. We just had 3 cases of snowstorm, says Devious. Oh yeah, because you're in Toronto. That makes sense. Yeah, some people did super skips, and we're doing a couple free skips. Don't worry, it's a guarantee we'll get played on stream. We still have an hour and 10 minutes left, so we'll get to you. Don't worry. Yeah, sorry. There is a super skip queue. It's $10. It's if you want to do it, you can, but anything that's a skip is gonna get played before the end of the stream. Okay, AP Dilbert 333. This is a fucking vibe, bro. It's beautiful. Vocal mix needs a little bit of work. I think it's just smoothing out certain layers. Especially when everything's coming in, it could use a little bit of smoothing out. But the idea is fantastic. And the production is beautiful. Instrumentation, very nice. Marimba drum pad, says Dingbat, huh? I really like the idea of the vocal too. Like, it's just so smooth, bro. Really nice vocal tone. This is some shit that I would absolutely flip into a sample.
You said that you needed a feeling that I could not provide. You said that you needed a little more space.
I feel like I'm like in Brazil right now.
My actions been speaking so loud that your words they start to lie.
That's nice, bro. These octave jumps. Your lower register is really cool.
I want to see inside your brain. You said that this is love, but it feels like another game.
Really, really tasteful levels of vibrato at the ends of these bars too.
You said you need love. You said you need time. You said that you needed a feeling that I could not provide. You said that you needed a little.
This is sick. I like this a lot. Is this out? This is not out yet, right?
So loud that your words they start to lie. I don't think that I can supply.
It reminds me of Masego a little bit. Beautiful melody choice. Yeah, the big thing for me here is just the background vocal layers. That's where it gets a little bit messy when there's multiple layers happening. So I would just work on the leveling of those a little bit, blending those so they feel a little bit more together. Outside of that, beautifully written song, amazing production, love the melody choices. You got a really nice tone, really, really tasteful vibrato. It's really just the vocal layers to me that feel like they need a little bit of just like tightening up, but not even in anything other than the mix. Like truly, like it feels like you did an amazing job on the delivery of them. There's maybe some like light tuning that you could do, but just generally really enjoyed that a lot. So fun fact, when my friends and I used to do a lot of acid, I nicknamed Masego Culture Jesus. I have no idea why, but fun fact. Well, you have to give us some sort of reasoning. You can't just call him Culture Jesus and then not have a reason for it. Nostalgia's Interlude by F-Tanked up next. Ben's Baby. Same thing as always. The vibe, the mix, the writing. Let me know, please. Acid is good for you. Is it? Is it? Is it? Nostalgia's Interlude. Ben's Baby. Let us know what you think in the chat. For the last one. Oh, fuck. I just closed the socials already. But it's AP Dilbert 333 on Instagram from King Arthur. Very hard, bro.
You know I got you in my back pocket. I'm on my best behavior.
I'm dead, bro.
Only when you and you know that shit is for true.
One's natural, so.
Come on to me and I'ma tell you what we gon' do. Slow grind, slow grind. Only you is the one that's on my mind. My mind.
Okay, vibe is solid. Mix is actually quite good.
But the nostalgia hurts.
Dingbat, I'm glad you're having a good time, bro. It's about quality in this motherfucker for sure. A little ass has never hurt anyone. I'm dead, bro. If you want to do a skip, Alex Fraser, just do everything in Nero. It's easy. Don't be nervous. We listen to stuff at every level. It's about helping artists to like develop and get better. Constructive criticism is key. Vocals are cool. There's still some issues, I think, with timing when you get to this section right here. Because there's not really like a rhythmic element to it, so it's moments where it feels like you get a little off like the actual like time signature or the tempo. I love the layering though. Melody choices are really good. Yeah, I did. I put ass instead of acid. A little ass never hurt anyone.
I got plans to be the greatest. I want you right by my side. No, I ain't shameless. You just gotta keep it real with a nigga.
It's like these parts right here where you get a little faster, right? Outro was good. Yanir, what's up, my guy? We're live right now. Come hang out. The idea and the feeling of this and the vibe overall are really cool. I do think that the writing is better on this one than some of the other ones. It's just the timing. The S is kind of hard, says Devious. I hear that. You talking about the snare or the actual S's in the vocal? I hear the S's in the vocal being a little harsh. So that's something to think about. I agree with that in the mixes. The S's are a little hard. If you're fucking with this, guys, though, Ben's Baby. B-E-N-Z-Z Baby. 2 eyes. I do think that this, like, overall sound is the right sound for you. I do think overall the mix and the vibe is really good. The S's were a little harsh. The timing at times when you start to get into more of a rapped cadence, feel like it gets a little off. That's it. That's the feedback I kind of have. All right, we got Fleetwood Huey up next. It's your time, bro. I told you we'd get to you. I promised. This is on the way. Fleetwood Huey, let us know what you think in the chat. You guys got a little Gone thing in the back of his car? Love that. Of course, of course. That's what we're here for. Feedback is important.
Turn that up, Ricky.
Turn it up, Ricky.
Tell you to pick up, I'm on the way. Pull it up, another drink. Good enough, you more than me.
World's ours, I'm glad. It's a dope shot. Look, this is like such a picky thing, but I just wish that the framing was the whole car in the frame instead of the front of the car cut off in that third where it's just dark and then the lighting being predominantly in the back. If you just shifted that so that the whole car was in frame, I feel like that would have been a slightly better framing. Also, you do want to light him from the front too, because like he's like the main like person in the video, right? So you gotta light him from the front and bring up the lighting overall, even if you're gonna have that colored light in the background. That's just my take. It is, but then it's like also he's in the center of the frame, so he is the focus. So like, while I understand that, at the same time, it's not quite doing either one of the things that it's trying to do. If it is to be mysterious, then he should be more silhouetted. And it should be lit better from the back, right? But even then, if you look at like a set when someone's doing, they can have light from both sides. And I would suggest, if you are shooting things yourself, start doing some YouTube tutorial watching of how people light sets, because it will help you get a better video. Lighting is such a key piece. You can low-key get everything you need to get if you light your shit properly. Even if you're shooting it in a low quality video as well. But I actually think the thing that's bringing the quality of the video down is the filter that's on top of it. It's definitely got a VHS filter on top, which is fine if that's what you're going for. But then there's also this kind of like film burn filter that's happening too. which is further affecting the coloring and the lighting of the shot. Song-wise, I do like the bounce on it. I do think that the vocal mix could use a little bit of work, especially on the more sung parts. But I like that you did this video for it. In general, I like that you made a visualizer for it. But yeah, his face being pixelated, that's kind of tough. You know what I mean? So depending on what you're shooting on too, like make sure your settings are right, that kind of stuff. But I mean, those are probably the things that I would say. Like, just truthfully, it's like, and you know, if I'm listening to the song and not looking at the video, maybe I feel differently. I think looking at the video as well and listening to the song, then it's just like, there are things that maybe I see in the video quality that I would really point to as being things that you could kind of work on. And it's crazy too, because like you look at the photo of it, and the photo of the album artwork is like clean as fuck, right? So whatever that like difference in quality is between, and if it is this like VHS camera effect thing, like that's fine. I understand why people do it, but at the same time, if you've got really clean footage and it's lit well, you don't have to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the quality of the visual image here like looks really nice. It's vibrant. The color is nice. It's vibrant as well. So I think that's probably the first thing that really like caught my attention and my eyes is really just that part of it, the lighting. Because like even if you are trying to get that like darker effect right and be mysterious, if you light it properly and then do that in post, you can still get that effect while not losing like the quality of the actual visual itself and of the lighting of the scene. Because like if you can get it where his face is lit properly and then you change the settings and you tweak them in post, you're still going to get a more clear picture of him as a person, everything he's doing, his body movements, that kind of stuff. And I do think that kind of stuff is important in visual. You know what I mean? So I'd say most of my feedback is definitely on the visual and the approach to filming the visual and editing the visual. But with the song itself, I do think the things that you could work on are the mix on the vocal specifically. Everything is nice and loud and robust, but it's like some of those like effect-based things that are happening. And I guess it's the same with the video too. It's the effects stuff. Don't put too much on it, but make sure you're doing it in a way where it feels like it should be happening naturally and doesn't feel like a whole thing on its own. I heard that in some of the vocals too, like even in the chorus, like I don't know if it's like a flange or if there's some sort of chorus effect on there, but there was something that was making it kind of have that metallic feel in the vocal. I would say metallic feel is the only way I know how to describe it, but in the vocal specifically around the chorus. So there are things to work on, but I like the approach and I like the work ethic because you're doing all of the things that you need to do. Gone, the Alex Fraser up next. This one comes out on Thursday night. Let us know what you think in the chat, and we are going to keep things moving. We got more songs to get through, guys. But thank you for sending it in, as always. You know, that's what we're here for. To talk about things, to break things down. Love this already. The piano chord progression is very nice.
And lately, I feel you hate me. It's crazy how fast you could replace
Weirdly
me.
reminded me of The Fray when it started.
I know you know that I know. It's the thought of you wasting every second that's not there. It's the thought of you chasing something that isn't here. What if we could?
The S's are maybe a little harsh, but the songwriting's really beautiful.
I think we should. Well, I think we should.
The one that's like, where did the love go? That song? Or The Fray? It might be in the same key. Vocal tone diff given The Fray, but also kind of hit a bit of Owl City, maybe, says Kev. It's really solid pop writing. Like, it's a solid pop ballad.
There's no way that it was the last time. There's no way it was the end with you.
There's a bit of a, I don't know if you, like, I don't know if it's a list, but there's a bit of like a mouth noise thing happening on the S's. That way just maybe work on a little bit.
If we look back on how far we've come, could we make it last?
I kind of hear it on the F's too, honestly.
Cause it feels like I'm already on. It's the thought of you wasting.
It's definitely on the S's.
It's the thought of you chasing.
Sounds like Louis Capaldi Tutti. Almost, but not quite.
Something that isn't here. What if we could?
Just rhythmically, yes. Tonally, not at all.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, I think we should.
Yeah, the delay is really nice. Most of the mixing's really good. There's just something on the S's that could be in need of de-essing or EQing. That's really all I hate. S's and F's. I love that background vocal that's way in the back too. It's such a nice like feeling. The Alex Fraser on Instagram, Seattle and Scottsdale. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. In the nicest way, also gives me modern day Christian vibes. Yeah, I think it's that kind of chord progression. You know what I mean? Like it like more often than not, if you listen to worship music, especially like church worship music that's not gospel, like it's gonna have a chord progression similar to that. So I think that's what the feeling is. But what I will say, love the emotion in the vocal delivery. Like the songwriting a lot. It's a really it is hard as fuck to make a pop ballad. I agree. Voice is very soothing. Almost sound like it was DS on a different frequency than needed, said produced by AJ. That's why I said it might be the DS, because that's what I feel like it is. Simple as in pop words, meticulous but not complex. And there was a lot of really nice details in that I liked. Like as a pop ballad, it stood out. And it is something that I feel like a lot of people would hear and be like, oh, I really love this. I could hear it in the fucking like Bachelor or like Love is Blind or like one of those dating shows. Like it's one of those songs where you can kind of put it anywhere. So like the songwriting, the production is really good. The one thing I would just listen out for are those S's, those F's. And whether it is a de-essing thing or an EQ thing, just maybe take a look at that and go back and see what you can do with it. Namdi on this hill, this guy, bro. Always sending me super skips. Always sending me dope music. Never having socials for me to support on or follow. Fucking kill me. How many times, Namdi? I'm dead, Kev. We all know you watch The Bachelor. I watch it too. This is a completely different vibe than everything else we've heard, and I still like it a lot. He does it for the love of the game. Some people just like to watch the world burn, I guess. I quit on The Bachelor because I just hate that shit, but I'll watch all the other ones. Bro, make a fucking social. Look, man. When I tell you, I've listened to 5 songs from this artist, and every single song has been great. Every single one. I love Love is Blind except for the fact that Love's not blind, and none of them go there for that shit. And then when they see the other person, they're like, I'm gonna cheat on my wife now with this other chick that I was talking to who I can see now and I like more. That's my qualm with Love is Blind. That Love is not blind. It is in fact not blind. That's what they've proven in this social experiment. Namdi, this shit is great, bro. I have basically no feedback. There's maybe certain pronunciation things on some of these lower parts, but I kind of love it the way that it is. I don't know, man. I've had very little feedback for you overall, which is why I keep getting so pissed that you don't have socials. My advice is drop. Yeah, fucking put this shit out, bro. Alex, keep it going, bro. Love is Blind is the greatest dating show because they bring people's families in at the end to make sure everyone's dignity is on real television. Dignity is gone, sorry. Namdi, bro, super dope. I like, again, get a fucking social media platform so any of us can follow you, because literally that's 5 times you've had like 30 to 50 people watching and being like, damn, this shit is fire. Like, and granted, it's not different people every single time, but you easily could have been up to like 150 to 200 followers just off of the 5 songs you played on stream at this point. And it's crazy that we can't go follow you. And I'm just gonna keep saying that to you. I don't manage you. I don't work with you. I have no salt in the game. But bro, come on. I want to support. I want to tell people how dope your music is. Put it out. Get some socials. I can imagine him chilling in the log cabin having a ball without an IG. Dignity died when OnlyFans became a thing. Look. I just have to say this before we move on. Love is Blind is not as good at is not as good as Married at First Sight, because Married at First Sight is really like, they don't even give them a chance, bro. They're not engaged. They don't talk to each other. None of that shit. These random ass doctors pair people up and they say, you're married. Figure it out. And that's it. They literally get married the first time they meet each other. Family's all there. They do a whole ass ceremony. They have a whole ass reception with everyone's families. Then they start to find out things about each other during the experiment. Then they start living together. Then they start talking to each other. That shit is way fucking harder. It's a great reality show. I highly recommend watching Married at First Sight. Love is Blind is fine. It's really just a ripoff of Married at First Sight. There might be some seasons of it on there, but if you fucking watch it, it's on YouTube right now. You can find Married at First Sight Australia on YouTube, and it is the wildest shit ever. Wrote in an ad reel without the ad reel. Look, man, it's just something I enjoy watching with the wife. It's not an ad. I just genuinely enjoy. I just finished watching Vikings, also dope. If you haven't seen Nosferatu yet, go watch that shit. Especially if you like old timey things, old timey speech. It's a lot of dialogue, but it's very beautifully shot. Robert Eggers is a fantastic director. Watched The Northman also. Very cool. Just watched it this morning. It was great. I like other things outside of music. Is Conclave good? Someone told me it was not good. Back to the crib. Troy 4. Troy IV. Let us know what you think in the chat. Nosferatu is cool. I watched the extended edition last night. It's not really scary. Oh, Troy. Playlisted immediately. New single just dropped today. Realization I'm reaching Unk status. Fuck, bro. How old are you? You can't be that old. This is nice. This is a cool idea. I kind of like the production on this. It's kind of out of the box. It's a little different, but in a good way. Troy.iv on Instagram.
Bring it back to the bank. Bring it back to the safe. Bring it back to the old days. You should make money while we play. Nah, it ain't a game. Some niggas deal with real pain. Lost in the mundane stuff, only trying to maintain. And I get it.
One more song, we'll do another free skip. And we got some more paid skips for you as well coming up shortly. Joey says saving this. Me too. Maybe I'll watch Conclave tonight when we get done with stream. So I'm like 10 episodes away from finishing Vikings, so I might just push through. Really great job on this one, Troy. No feedback. I really like how out of the box it is. But the mix is really good. The vocal punches through in the best way. Called Back to the Crib. Immediately went into the playlist of the songs we found on live. Again, Troy.iv on Instagram. Should watch. I'm still here if you haven't yet. I haven't watched it yet. What's that one about again? Vocals super high above the mix. No, it is, but I kind of like it that way because of this like production being so kind of weird. It feels like the focus is on the vocal, so I kind of like it. Brazilian dictatorship. That's what I thought. It like is loud, but like I don't know, like I kind of like the way this feels. It's like sometimes like if the mix is like not like perfect or like what it's supposed to be, it's kind of nice. I don't know. Holy shit, bro, that's crazy.
Bring it back to the bank. Bring it back to the safe.
Also, like the vocal is louder, but at the same time, it's not like the vocalist is like yelling the vocal at you. You know what I mean? It's still like a pretty like tame, toned down kind of like delivery style. So I feel like it fits that it's slightly louder, but also at the same time the feeling of it is not loud. You know what I'm saying? This genre grew on this hard, says World Zoras. My dog has decided he wants to come sleep behind me. I gotta tuck him in. Give me 1 second, guys. He needs tucking. Yeah, I like this one, man. I see what you're saying with the mix, but at the same time, you know, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I kind of like this. I'm not really that mad at it, personally. Red Hot, Kelso Melrose up next, then we're going to do another free skip. Zars, you are struggling with the English today. It's okay.
Hey, Peter better pipe his bitch up before she
The classic gas station music video. Maybe shouldn't be smoking in the gas station. So I hope you left before you lit that.
I'ma meet the devil in hell, I'm a rap bitch. I don't want these niggas on my song, don't wanna rap with you. Hey, just
Kind of a vibe. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Hey, left her thong up on the floor for my collection. I am not no gift giver, she
Not for
just
my
want
collection.
presence. I am just a dick giver, fuck her till she breathless. I won't drown in it, nah, I took swimming lessons.
Look, I fuck with this. I'm not even mad at it.
These niggas can't fuck with me, now they just some peasants.
It's a little overexposed because of the lighting of the gas station. But it's also not trying to be too much. It is exactly what it is. And it's kind of a vibe.
Turn their service off, they ain't get the message. Fuck it, flip a burger on them, nigga, till you cash. Once you get that
I think his rapping is actually really, like, I enjoy it a lot. It's fun. I'm gonna go put this in the playlist if it's out on Spotify. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is not out yet.
Let it rip, this shit'll make your head spin. Organic, so this shit'll move all the dead skins. Had to change my name in her phone like a redskin. Cause her boyfriend found a rapper to a bear skin. They just wanna lick her.
This is not out yet, right?
So I let her lit the rapper. I get money, not a trapper. Just call me Dan, cause I'm
Got me doing the Kodak, but I really like this.
with no hands, she's a clapper.
Is this coming out? Kelso, are you in the chat? Is this coming out? When is this dropping? I want to put it in the playlist. So Da Vinci says slap. Kinda does, it kinda slaps.
Better pipe his bitch up before she pick a red hot nigga. Throw my money in the air, I feel like a hot nigga. I don't really care what you saying, yeah.
There's been some really fun bars in here, like just some like really like tongue-in-cheek, witty wordplay.
I don't want these niggas on my song, don't wanna rap with you. They just keep this shit on the low, I don't like rap bitch. They left her thong up on the floor for my collection. I am not no gift giver, she just want my presence. I am just a dick giver.
Not throwing the peanuts around, bro.
I won't drown in it.
Shout out to Don's Market. A lot of personality. I think so. There's a lot of personality in the video and in just the performance and the vocal. Like, I enjoyed this one. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up on YouTube. I wish this shit was out on streaming so I could put it in the playlist. I really, really enjoyed that. FTW_KD on Instagram. Look, man. Diabolical Discs was cracking. It was good to see you this weekend, bro. That was sick. Kelso Melrose, Red Hot. It's out on YouTube. It's not out on streaming yet. All right, let's do a free skip, and then we'll get back into our paid skips. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And then once we get through those, we'll do free skips from the chat. So who's it gonna be? Who's getting our next free skip? Oh, is it Michael? Oh, it's close! Ark, bro. Ark snuck in there and took that one. Sorry, Michael. Hopefully you're here at the end so we can listen to you, because I want to hit a new Michael as well. Mess, Ark. Let us know what you think in the chat.
It's
Produced
the
by
year of getting
Hills.
stronger at Planet Fitness.
Fuck you, Planet Fitness. I'm strong enough. Leave me alone. Mess, produced by Hills. I'm not gonna lie. I love a beat that starts like this in general. Songs that start like this generally are things that I enjoy. What's going on, guys? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now.
No need to be upset. But you have me think so much I can't get over that stress.
Okay, so
Sending them texts.
vocal needs to come up a little bit. Some timing issues on the delivery. Shiloh Dynasty, that's why. Okay, definitely. This is an XXXTentacion beat. In my head, I was like, I've heard this before. Need a little bit of tuning on the vocal for sure, just to make sure you stay in key. There's moments where it's really nice. There's moments where it gets a little off and a little pitchy.
Don't give a fuck what you mean. Party everywhere like confetti.
Alforce, this is not an XXX beat. The sample sounds familiar. Yeah.
All in it with a text. No need to be upset. You had me think so
Biggest things for me. All right.
stress. Always sending them texts.
Yeah, sample's the same person as Jocelyn Flowers, which is Shiloh Dynasty, who we talked about recently as well in here. Zora says it is an XXS one, unless he did a few of those. The sample is the same sample for sure. Is it the same flip? I'm not sure. But I look, regardless of the beat, things to focus on: tuning the vocal, timing of the delivery. There's nice melodic ideas in there, but sometimes they get a little out of tune. The rapping parts, that's what you really need to think about, the timing of delivery, because that's where it's getting off. 333 ARC on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow. Artist is definitely still earlier on in their journey. Definitely potential. I actually think the high sung parts, like the falsetto vocals, probably where it stands out to be the best for me. But it's just tidying up. You know what I mean? It's tuning. It's making sure your delivery is on, like, in a pocket too. Carve a pocket out of the beat so you don't have to crank the vocals. Yeah, also that, just from an EQ perspective, you know, if it's a 2-track, make sure you carve out a little bit of space for those vocals to punch through. Especially if there's a vocal sample, because that will immediately make things muddier with the vocal. So unique. Czar's up next. This is my single dropping on March 13th. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got a video. Czar's. All of me. What's the H for? Is it all of meh? Because if so, that's also kind of funny, and I like that. Beautiful. Where'd you shoot this? Looks like Appalachia. Is it the mountains of Appalachia? Horizontal, yeah. Beautiful. Blue Ridge Mountains. It looks like it, right? Of course, I said horizontal, I'm dead. He said it in the chat. What do you want from me? This is his song. Some of the cuts could be a little cleaner. But overall, I like this idea. King Watch says this is out. I need it on my Spotify. This is tough for real. I don't think it's out yet. Timing on some of those cuts could be a little cleaner as well. Get into the frame by frame. It'll help you. I'm in the frame by frame shit like a motherfucker these days when I'm doing the social cuts. Love this shot. And this is what I mean by, if you're being mysterious, get a silhouette. But you still want to have lighting be there, right? So you can see the contrast between, like, the lightest sky and the darkest sky, and his silhouette stands out. That's, to me, how you get that mysterious vibe, but it still looks really good. Mug, thanks for the stretch. I need it. I've been sitting in this chair for too long today. Oh, that felt good. Been hunched over. But it's about getting that contrast. You know what I mean? I'll maybe clean up that one moment with the hand right there too in the video. Love the lyrics on screen though, and I think it's actually like nice to see them be so big and take up such an interesting spacing in there. On this one, I would maybe even zoom in to just cut out that tripod a little bit. So just look for those details in the sides of the frames. If you're gonna cut this down for vertical and that's all it is, then don't worry about it too much. But if you're gonna leave it horizontal too, maybe get that tripod out, get some of those moments with the hands, like just cleaning up the cuts. The song itself is really good. I don't really have too much feedback on the song, but on the video side of things, it's just starting to look at those small details and making sure you're either cutting around them or making sure that they're not like drawing attention from things. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's like slightly off and it's going to distract a little bit. King Wild says we're going to have to collab too. Make sure you hit him up. WRLD Czars on Instagram from the DMV. All of his videos so far have been really cool. Okay, so look, when it's cut like this vertically, it looks fine. You know what I mean? You don't even have to think about those details. But on the horizontal, I think that's the only time you might want to think about it some more. Show out, Joey H up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Kevin made me take my fucking hat off, bro. Kev!
Yeah.
I'm just playing with you, bro. I don't really care like that. Let me grab one real quick. This is Joey H with Show Out. This is sounding good already. Czars, man, keep killing it. Fucking hat, bro. Bust out the Gabby's Trucker, bro. Shout out to Gabby's Nashville, Gabby's Burgers and Fries in Nashville, Tennessee. My first job in the world, bro. Shout out to Doug. Let me change my hat. God damn. What's up? If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Joey is always coming with the heat, but I will say recently too, Joey's shit's been feeling really polished. Delivery's been good. The grit in his voice is really turned up a notch, but the mixes have been really solid too. Joey H4 on Instagram. Because my only real feedback for Joey ever has been the mixes. Yeah, the vocal chain doesn't get better for this type of rap. I mean, it does sometimes, but it depends on what you're going for. For this type of rap music, I feel like this vocal chain is perfect. If he was going for a more melodic kind of style, I'd say maybe not. But like for what this is, it's perfect. Joey H4 on Instagram. Hey. It's got a nice bounce to it. It's good production. His delivery and the grit in his delivery is like really, really great, though. I think that's probably the thing that stands out the most. Nice. Trying to get this to the Cavs, says Joey H. I hope you get it to him. How you like? What are you doing first? Are you gonna try and go through the social media team? Like, what's the vibes? This is the feature, and I think the feature did pretty well. Big Bad wants to know if you do your own mixing. Trav Hen. Those crashes right there are maybe a little harsh, but that's a small detail. Could hear this at a basketball game as well, says Kev. Gotta stay hydrated. GTA 6. I can see this in like a 2K as well. Like, honestly, it's like it could go in a bunch of different places. I don't mix. I hate mixing and producing, says Joey H. John, you're actually up next. So thank you, John Vincent. Joey H4. This is Old School Love by John Vincent. Managed and produced the artist of this song. Okay, cool. Drake McClain. Let me look this up real quick on Spotify. Drake McClain. Old School Love. I'm sorry, did that say featuring Ed Sheeran? It did for a second. I don't know what happened to it. All right, Old School Love, Drake McClain. I gotta be honest, I have never in my life seen a red, like a ginger flat top, and that's kind of crazy, bro. Yeah, we're stepping into a different, in a different space right now, but I kind of fuck with this. Where's he from? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna save this. I don't love country music, but I'm all for us changing the dynamic and the diversity in country music. In Tennessee, what part? You're Nashville? Yeah, of course. Look, I'm trying to change the game a little bit. Drake McCain on Instagram. That is a clean fucking flat top, guys. Wanna buy a house and have a couple kids. This guy looks like a real nice guy. He's from Spring City, but I'm in New Jersey. He comes here all the time with 5. Kev says we definitely play this with my wife. He's got a really nice tone to his voice. My mama and papa. My mama and papa. Man, country shit trip me out sometimes, bro. It's really well produced. I mean, like, the vocal arrangement's fantastic. The production is minimal in the best way. It focuses on the vocal, it focuses on the guitar. Writing is really solid. Super catchy, if we're being honest. Yeah, like for this genre, it's damn near perfect. Gospel harmonies are undeniable, says Dingbat. This is also true. It's a good vocal performance. He's hitting these runs. You know what? It does bring a different edge to country, and that's all I can ask for. It doesn't fall into the same like tropes as just regular country music or regular pop country does. Like, you can hear the influence, you can hear where he's pulling from, but it feels kind of fresh. It feels unique, especially in the country space. Cause I fuck with this. Definitely onto something, without a doubt. Like, this will work. You know what I mean? The flat top is a sick look. Also, great job. Great job to Drake. That was called Old School Love. Wait.
Pick you up where we left it, kid. But I've been going through it since you know that I keep fighting to keep you around.
I think I know this Another Round song. I think I've heard that before as well. Which is his. I might have heard this artist before. I don't know that this is my first time ever hearing him now that I'm looking at it. Drake McCain on Instagram. Go follow if you're rocking with that. Good shit. Dylan McRae. Love and Life up next, and then we'll do another free skip. We're gonna get into these free skips soon once we get done with these paid skips. We are getting close. Good shit, dude. Really, I'd love to hear more, honestly. Yeah, we had a lot of people fucking with that in the chat over here on Twitch as well. And we are not a predominantly country community, I have to be honest. I mean, there's people in the country and who have lived in the country, but genre-wise, it's probably the least that we get. But when we do get it, I'm always like pretty impressed by what we do get, which is cool. All right, Dylan McRae, Love and Life. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, what a fucking vibe on this already. Oh, don't worry, the VOD's on YouTube. You can also go watch on YouTube for free. There's no ads there. Long intro, but it wasn't that long. It was only about 40 seconds. It was only 10 seconds longer than I would like push for. But it's a slower tempo, so it doesn't really feel as long. It's probably only 16 bars or 8 bars. Immediate follow. Dylan_McRae on Instagram. I gotta be honest, I did not think that this guy looked like this based off of his voice. He got some swag in it. This man's got some swag in his voice. Come on now, Dylan_McRae on Instagram.
Where you wanna go, I'll say you were mine. Just taking your time, yeah. I just wanna fall in love with you, girl. Yeah. Ain't nobody else can touch what you made.
I don't want to talk. I do think the vocal could come up ever so slightly. But this is a fucking vibe. Yeah, love the background vocals. Love these little runs. Love the tone of the vocal. Just got swag in it, bro. Like, this is just some swag in this vocal. Vigilante, you did not miss your track, I don't think. Dylan McRae, Love and Life. He may have missed that due to an ad. If you just got back, bro, don't worry. The VOD is up on the YouTube. Make sure you go over there if you want to check it. It'll be up right after we get off stream. And the timestamp is around 1:33 for you as well, just to make it easier. Fucking tough, bro. All right, let's get another free skip going. And then we'll bust through this last run of paid skips before we get into a free section. Oh, man. You guys came with it today. That last half shot, yeah, smooth as fuck, bro. That was a smooth ass song. I liked that. I was a fan of that. I want to hear more from that artist. Xavier Stone. Xavier Stone sounds like he should be some sort of a superhero or detective. Apologies. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, Kev knows Xavier Stone. Can you confirm if he's a detective and / or a superhero? I don't think we did. This name is not ringing a bell for me. Stone, XX Xavier.
How you gonna say that you love me? Then you turn around and you lie to
He said to start at a minute, but he didn't know he was getting a free skip today.
If you wanna come around that crowd,
This visualize is kind of tough, but I would maybe change the way that this font shows up, that's all. It's the spread of it. I kind of wish it was more in the middle, or just like spread out a little bit more.
then you turn around and you lie to me. I don't wanna do the apologies.
I kind of like this. At times it gets a little nasal in the mix.
Yeah, we got differences, gotta balance it.
I think that's probably the one thing that I would work on, is just those moments where it does get a little nasally, like just try and sit into your natural voice a little bit more.
Sometimes I admit.
And that can be in the mix too, like in the EQ. That can just be boosting that frequency that's making it feel that way a little bit more. You could duck that out and it'd probably help.
And attention and some millions.
I think the reverb that's happening on the lead vocal is maybe a little too heavy, because it's just causing some of that like just random noise that kind of comes in the vocal mix a little bit, which you could get out and just clean it up. Kev says I'd like a little bit more passion behind it as well. I could hear that, just a little bit more emotion, a little bit more dynamic range in the actual delivery itself. It's a cool song idea. It's got a nice melody to it. It's got a nice production to it. I like this 3D render of the coffin that you've got spinning around. There's something that feels really nice, and like it almost looks like N64 PS1 graphics, so there's that added nostalgia, I think, in the visual. This text thing is probably where it could improve a little bit. Even just kind of making more space around the coffin for them, like doing it in some of this negative space is taking up all of the visualizer. But I think biggest thing for me here is just kind of polishing off and cleaning up the vocals a little bit more. There's times where it feels like it gets just a little messier. Just a little more, because I feel like he clearly has a good melody. Exactly, the melodies are nice. I think it's in some of those other moments where it's not melodic driven, where it feels a little flat. So that I think maybe focus on those moments more than the whole thing. Stone Xavier, Stone XX Xavier on Instagram. I like the visualize though. It's a cool song. All right. AJIM, happy Monday. I'm released from an upcoming project. Would love any feedback.
I took the path of bad decisions, hoping they would listen. I thought my addictions would help me find.
Damn, this beat is crazy.
My ego told me they owe me, so I would not be lonely.
Something's off about this vocal mix. EQ specifically.
I took was further from the place I belong. Trying to find my strength in everything that felt wrong. It's only you that stayed every time I pushed away and showed me true love, even when I beat.
We're out here grinding on the content side of things too.
It's only you. It's only you. Yeah. It's only you when nights are cold and days feel wrong.
Is this you? Something about this vocal sounds a bit too boxy. I think I agree with that. I agree, missing some high end. It's nice because the melodic elements of the beat cut through, but then we lose some of the vocal in that. Are you from New Orleans? Or Louisiana?
Every bottle was a band-aid trying to drown my past. Every mission was a gamble just to get.
I see you just did this with a 2 loss, bro. Yo, he be setting my concerts up in the concert app. That's fire as fuck.
It's only you who gave me
He's from Colorado.
the truth to strip away the lies and dig into my roots. It's only you, always been. It's only you. It's only you.
I mean, it's pretty solid. I think the mix on the vocal is really the only thing that I would point out. The raps are solid. Oh shit, my bad. AJ, what's your socials as well? Song's cool. I want the beat to hit a little harder, but it still gets his vigilante. How do you mean though, hit a little harder? I don't know that I need anything to hit harder in this, because it doesn't really fit the vibe of what the song is, if that makes sense. Kev agrees, but how though? What do you guys think? How could it hit harder? AJ_IM on Instagram. Punchier in the drums. Maybe it's that long tail on that like sub sound. I think there's a longer tail. I think there's a longer tail on that sub that's kind of drowning out some of the punchiness and the other rhythmic elements. Hypnotic Life
Love is
Life
letting someone see all of your flaws and
on
trusting
Instagram
not
for the
to
rapper.
recognize your scars.
AJ underscore
Only you
I
gives
am
beat
on
to my
Instagram for the
purple
producer.
heart. Only you.
Yeah, love the background vocals. Generally, really liked that a lot. I think it's just the intricacies of the mix. You know what I mean? That could use a little bit of work, especially around the vocal and then maybe the punchiness on the drums, which is something that I can hear as well. Generally, though, pretty good. Gives me Macklemore in the best way because I'm actually a huge fan of him. Kev, I would never expect you to say that. I was a fan of Macklemore pre the Grammy debacle of whatever year that was when he beat Kendrick, and he shouldn't have. And really before that album. But like mixtape Macklemore was actually kind of tough, bro. He had some really cool songs. Wings by Macklemore is probably my favorite. Because that one just had the feeling in it, bro. Wings was a very, very good song about Jordans and wanting Jordans. Needs, Jagats, up next. Other Side was pretty good too. That was a cool flip of Red Hot Chili Peppers. That ain't his fault though. Yeah, that's true. I just think he did a bunch of corny shit around that was his fault.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot of like pandering type stuff, and it was just like, ugh, bro. You know what it was? It was the fucking bar about like, when I was 13, I thought I was gay because my uncle was. Like, whatever the fuck he says in that song, and I was just like, bruh, come on. Come on. You can do better than that.
Look.
It was just a lot of corny shit that was like, just it felt like kind of performative, but I just didn't fuck with. Jagats and the Noir movement needs. This is a Tiny Desk, this is a Tiny Desk submission.
It's things I needed for I could read or write. People might seem to quite distract me from the key inside.
Piano's killing you.
More about being me than being right. My mama needs some stability. So for her,
it does feel like a bit messy of an arrangement for a live arrangement.
Still prefer, but I can't make all this cake for them to still in peace. Tell me somebody feeling me.
Things are clashing a bit too much for this live arrangement.
So I ask, what will it be? Pray for possibilities, and we both got. My dad need me to get my hustle on. I work the rest and all my trouble gone. If at the end of the day you ain't tired, then there's something wrong. No use in complaining about it, know where we coming from.
I'm not crazy about the piano either, if I'm being honest. The piano part's maybe not my favorite. The chords are a bit strange. The trumpet's a really nice addition. The female vocal feels maybe like it's clashing the most. And then the drums are tough because it's like we're getting mostly crash, I feel like, in the mix. I fuck with the concept 100%. I think it's a great concept. I don't know that the mix is doing the arrangement justice though. And the piano is the dominant sound outside of the vocal for sure. Nick's Left Eye. We are still going through paid skips, so if you were spot 20 before, that's why. Skip line is $5 if you want to do it, but if you give us like a few more minutes, we'll start to get into free skips soon. I've just got like maybe 4 or 5 songs left. Mix of this overall is just a bit wonky. I think that's the thing more than anything, is like the live mix isn't. The drums are really low, but it's because the crashes are so loud. I also feel like it was probably really hard to mix this too. Taka, yeah, if you want to submit, make sure you just use Nero if you want to submit links. There's a paid skip queue if you want to skip the queue, it's $5. I'm the stone top, I caught some lightning, and it don't stop, and we both got. My body need me to take a break. The ops watching they pray. Live sound is hard, yeah, it's hard as fuck to mix, period. If they're all in the same room, I'm sure those drums are bleeding in to the other mics too, which is probably the reason why they had to cut them down so much. There's nice moments in this, for sure. Overall, it's mostly the mix, and it's really the leveling that feels a bit off, because now the piano's sitting a little bit further in the back and it sounds better. The trumpet was a really nice addition. There's moments and bits of this that feel a bit off. I think it's mostly in the mixing, though, more than anything. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good live performance. It's a good way to do it. Yeah, everyone's unreal. Like, everyone's a super good musician. Like, you can tell that. Jag_Gats on Instagram. I just think more than anything, it's the mix there that was a little tough. Dylan McRae, question up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm excited to hear another one from you with that swagger in your voice, bro. I said this before, you missed it because you had an ad, but bro, you got some swag, man. Just some natural swag in your voice, and I like it a lot. Dylan_McRae on Instagram. Which show on YouTube? Oh, Married at First Sight, bro. Married at First Sight. The Australian one's up there right now. Dylan, you're fucking sick, dude. Dylan_McRae, where are you from? Are you from Seattle? Get out of here. You're a Pacific Northwest boy? Toronto? Does he produce this also? Bro is crazy. Let me fucking bump in my head, bro. Co-produce with your buddy? Jesus. You guys are crazy good. I need to put this in my veins, bro. Inject this into my veins, please. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Like, it's tough to do like a full band performance in the same room and record it without stuff bleeding over into other mics, which is always going to make that mix so difficult. So there's not really too much you can do about that. But Dylan, bro, finish this, please. I need more. I want more. I will be keeping track. I will be listening. You're pretty sick, dude. You got a really cool voice. The production style is really great, and you've just got this sound already that feels like it's like you've already figured it out, which is one of the harder things, I think, for a lot of artists in the beginning is finding that sound. It just feels like you've already found that, which is great. So keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to hear more. Legitimately. Cannot wait. Eddie Mick, our guy, founder of Nero, up next, Deadly and the Decadent. Wanted to join in on the fun. An old one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let's go, bro. Come on, with the content.
Southern borders a bit chiller, the kid warmer. With the flowers that grew bigger out of spilled water. Zip code full of shoulders built a
Solid.
bit broader. Every moment with my brothers lately hit a bit harder. Resumes been turning us to residents. How do you pick a path when each step you take feel hesitant? Trying to
Can relate to that. Can relate to that for sure. What's up, Luna? Hope you're doing well.
I'm addicted to technology.
Actually, I gotta talk to you. I wanted to connect you with an artist I just started working with in LA, just because I think you guys will get along. So I'm gonna text you about that.
Fuck it though, this is what I wanna be. I'm with my homies on a journey
Like the Odyssey.
I'm so gifted.
Can't wait for that Christopher Nolan movie, guys.
The only thing I practice is monogamy. And that's a lot straight out of Cole's book. And that's a line I got all the
Definitely nice
fucking
flow and cadence.
End of the day, fuck the paper and the praise. I just wanna say I'm happy with the route that my soul took.
Honestly, pretty solid. Bensel says I'm gonna move out to LA in a year, finishing my college education in a year, and then boom. Wait, Nolan's doing an Odyssey movie. Yes, bro. You didn't hear about this yet? It's fucking sick. Ah, Eddie. Fuck. I didn't even pull up your socials. What a dick. I'm such a dick, bro. Yeah. Sorry. Eddie Mick. Eddie X Mick on Instagram as well. Boom, boom, boom. Go follow. And writing exercises are great. You gotta just do that. I'm always telling rappers, like, you wanna rap, just rap. You know what I mean? Stop making excuses. Get on your fucking phone. Rap in front of the camera, rap to the camera, rap as many times as you can, keep posting raps, and that's how people will become a fan of you. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, hold on. Christopher Nolan, because the casting also looks amazing. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, okay? Everything we know about it. Casting. Come on, show me casting. We're gonna get excited for a second. Tom Holland, cast in The Odyssey. Matt Damon, cast in The Odyssey. Yeah, Tom Holland, Zendaya, I think, Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson, maybe, Benny Safdie, Charlize Theron, Himesh Patel, Elliot Page, Bill Owen, Samantha Morton, Jess Garcia, Will Yun Lee. It's gonna be crazy, dude. It's it's literally fucking stacked. It's not only stacked, it's stacked with Christopher Nolan collaborators. They just pushed the Spider-Man because of this one, I think. I'm fine with that. Give me more Christopher Nolan. I'm a Nolan fanboy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? There's nothing you can say. The guy's fucking sick. Alfaro. Another content piece. Let's go. Underscore Alfaro underscore on Instagram.
I'm wasting seconds, minutes, hours, days, years repeat. My view is soured, but my instincts.
Oh yeah, name a Nolan movie that's not good. I dare you.
Love ain't coming back to me. Pressure's on, and that's what diamonds have to be. It's sad to
Alfaro, bro, I love your production style. I love your rap style. It's such like a lazy but like good flow. It's not offbeat. Loving this kind of no drums type beat. I like this too.
That's burning me. I'm picking battles I can't win for the sake of learning things.
Yep.
Hoping I could turn machines into magic. Know exactly what I
But when the drums come in,
practice is my boat.
They're very nice. Reminds me of Bronson vibes a little.
Canvases I broke. Self-respect, I wasn't so strong. No
A real
one saw the
natural
show, no one told me it'd be so
transition
long.
into the
Homie
drums,
never
man.
broken, I'm an open sore. But baby, if you hold me, you could be
Such
the
a nice
cure.
bounce to
Knock
it.
some more. Wrote it all down just like
I don't
you
always
told
love
me,
a
and
slower
it's
beat
such a
drum
door.
wise, but it's such a perfect little pocket that you slipped into.
If it's natural, let's stop the back and forth. I lost the score, but I
Oh shit. I didn't realize that would stop it.
burned into the floor. Instruments and all.
Sorry. Would love to hear this with a wiki feature. It would be good. Are the pianos a touch loud? Maybe. Life of Tom would be really good on that. Iman Nunez would be good on it. Guys, I got to see Yoshi T perform live this weekend. He was amazing. He was so good, bro. Oops. Angel Eva, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. Whole campus fire, I agree. Where am I from? I'm from the UK originally, but now I live in New York. So that's why I know all the New York kids. Alfro's dumb hard though. You guys gotta go follow him. He's a great producer also. So if you are looking for producers to work with, underscore Alfro underscore, great rapper, great producer. Highly recommend. Heavy Keys, Kev Speaks Truth. Up next, one of my favorites I'm working on. Bro, just hit them up. They're all mad cool.
Heavy weighted, but the sound is to die for. Grew up in the trees, smoking on pine cones.
Iman's always trying to link with people.
Strumming my pain like a guitar chords. Swear it amps me up, going viral. Set it all ablaze, rolling back at my eyes.
Kev. This new wave of music you've been making, bro, is my favorite stuff I've heard from you. I can tell you're putting the work in. It feels like you're also really finding like your sound right now. Like I feel like I've heard you make so many different types of music and hit so many different pockets, but what you've been sending over recently just feels so much more focused. And even though it's still diverse and hitting these different pockets, there's something that feels way more like intentional about what you've been making recently. And I really like that a lot. So just keep it up. Whatever it is you're doing, keep that up. Love this. Love what you do on your vocal here. Really great processing. This is you singing, right? This is probably my favorite Kev song that I've heard to date. I love this. The way you've processed your vocal here is amazing. I would love to hear a full song with you singing in this vocal with this kind of chain on it. Like, think like a PND type vibe. Some I Love My Wife bars. This is sick, dude. Yeah, and look, that's the fucking hardest thing in the world to do as an artist. It takes time, you know what I mean? But like, I do feel like you this, like I said, this round of music you've been sending in, it feels like you've already started to find that. Unless you just gotta keep doing it, bro. You just keep making music. But this stuff has been my favorite so far. This is the pinnacle of what we've heard so far of the new stuff.
My Sex Pistol. Life is like a piano, heavy weighted, but the sound is to die for. Grew up in the trees, smoking on pine cones, trying to reach higher levels in Diablo.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. I love the Diablo reference. I'm a Diablo fan. That game slaps. exceptional game. Still using earbuds on BandLab, that's fine. Don't even worry about it. Kev's like an engineer and works at a studio, works with DJ stuff, produces his shit. But he's been doing this for a minute as well, so don't even worry about it. Everybody starts somewhere. Everyone starts their journey at some point doing something. I started recording songs on fucking Audacity on a computer that you really couldn't be recording on with a Shure SM58 microphone and then a Snowball Blue mic, like in fucking Acoustic and Mixcraft. So like, everybody starts somewhere, man. You started 5 months ago, don't even worry about it. Just keep working at it. Keep getting better. You're gonna get better the more you work on things. Princess Fiona, Jessine up next. Track 12 of 14 on my recent album, Drifting Slowly. Many different styles and switch ups of moods on there. Here's a saddest, slowest song. All right, let's see what's up. Jessine. Yeah, shout out Audacity, the worst DAW I ever fucking made. Can't do anything. I remember trying to do like pitch down vocals and shit like a fucking idiot on Audacity. Just mixing music that genuinely mix-wise sounded like absolute dog shit. To me at the time, I thought it was amazing. Now in retrospect, I'm like, I can't even listen to that. But my point is everyone starts somewhere. They have the audacity to call themselves, that's why they're called Audacity, I think. It's the only one, it's like free too, so it's like one of the only free ones initially, so it's like, yeah, sure. This is cool, but the mix is a bit quiet. If this was louder, this would hit. That harmony maybe feels a little pitchy too. The lead vocal is really nice, but the background harmony could use a little bit of tuning.
When I sleep alone, I close my eyes and hope I never wake again. I'm tired of feeling undeserving, tired of the...
It's actually really cool. I just think it's quiet. You know what I mean? That bass is like pretty loud in comparison to the vocal. So that's probably the biggest bit of feedback, to be honest, is just this vocal mix. It's a cool sound. Definitely some Jake vibes. Guys, how many paid skips do we have left? 3 more. Sheesh.
It's been 2 years since I was less suicidal, waiting on some pointless late arrival.
When it gets quiet, it gets really quiet. When the bass is in there, it gets a little bit louder, but mostly just bass. Piano's beautiful too. I wish that was louder as well. I think, like, for me, predominant, like, things that should be kind of leading the way sound-wise on this should be the piano, should be the vocal. I could hear this being sampled. There's a lot of really nice parts about it. Again, it's really just this mix. Official Jason, Jessine, I'm not sure which one it is. Lots of potential here. It's just that execution. How long's the queue? We've only got 3 more in the paid skip queue, which you can do if you want. It's only $5 to get in the paid skip queue. It's totally up to you. I am supposed to be finishing stream in 1 minute. I have about 6 minutes left on my clock, but I might go a little bit longer today. We'll see. It depends. If there's anybody who's been waiting for the free skip section, I'll just do a couple, because it doesn't seem like there's a ton of people in here waiting for it. But if there is anybody who's still here who's been waiting for it, I'll try and do a couple free skips just because you guys are still here. For now, Thursday. Okay, let's get through these paid ones first. There's like 1 left. But if you are here, I guess just put your artist name in the chat right now, and we'll see if we can get some more of these people who've been waiting all stream. Okay. This came in hard as fuck. Produced and wrote this demo looking for a female vocalist to sing the hook. Dope. Put your artist name in the chat, guys, if you are here. This is tough. I like this. Beat is crazy. Oh, Eben, you're back. Have you thought about just form and shifting your vocal up and singing it yourself?
I can say that truthfully. Ever since you said you're through with me,
that there was two of me, but I'm the one.
Some of you guys are gonna get hit with an ad in a second too.
Ever had. I look at the sun and I stand tall with my chest out like
VLAN. I got you, bro.
But I'm at the light thinking heavily about
If anybody else is here in the chat right now and you want to get bumped up for free, let me know. I'll try and get a couple of you before I get off. We'll go a little over tonight. Fuck it.
It's gonna hurt for now, but you gonna make it out. This might be overdue, but I might be over you. I'm tired of living a lie, so I gotta.
No, man, what's your artist name, bro?
If you got something to say, tell that shit right to
I'm gonna do a couple free ones. We'll do more of a rapid fire mode. I'll fuck with this song though.
I cannot wait on a day.
No, wait.
I gotta make it happen now.
Oh. I mean, if you don't hear it on here because of the ads, go over to YouTube because I'm live on YouTube as well. And the VOD will be on YouTube like right after we get done. So you got a couple options if you want. This song was really dope, bro. Thursday, I'm about to follow you right now. THURSZDAY. You from New York? This shit is tough. I like this song a lot. I like this song. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like this song. Followed you at THURSZDAY Thursday. Just moved here. Was at the event. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. We met. I met you. We talked for like 2 seconds. Thank you for coming through here as well. Because I did not tell you about this stuff at all. So thank you for diving in and figuring out how you can get music in front of me without asking me. I appreciate that. That's real. Thank you for coming in and sending stuff in, man. It was nice to meet you as well. I do remember that now that you mention it. It's like all clicking. I'm like, bro, we met each other this weekend. Really dope. Great work. Face It, Young Nomad up next. We're going to get into this, or this is the last paid skip, I think, and then we'll get into the free section. So we'll do like 30 to 60 seconds of each song, all right?
Hey.
Kev wants to link with you in March, too. Make sure you tap in. Kev Speaks Truth.
My place. I can't talk to you. Basic. You don't know my ways. Smoking green, I'm hella fade. I can't change my ways. She need help. She think I'm a savior.
Young Nomad IG on Instagram. Okay, so this is the kid who still does it on BandLab with the headphones. Sounds pretty good for that, too.
Can't take it back. Everything move forward. I don't think I'll ever need a home. But where I walk, where I keep it pushing. Think that I was pushing P.
Emmanuel, I got you in the queue, too.
I need how I be. Out my face. I need my space. You need to stop tripping.
Okay, timing, like finding the pocket of the vocal. That's one thing I'll work on a little bit. Like, it's close. There's moments where it gets a little offbeat. I'd like to hear it be just a little bit more on in the pocket. You know what I mean?
You don't do it ever.
Mix wise, it's actually pretty solid for what you're working with. I don't really have too much of a problem with that. Knowing the context of like how you're making it as well. I like the tone of voice too. It's like a pretty catchy hook, so you're doing what needs to be done on the beat. The timing thing is really only the thing that I hear that I would really be like, all right, just try and focus on the timing a little bit more. Start adding some ad-libs, start adding some background vocals, you know, just additional layers if you can. Mix isn't bad given the context at all, for sure. Young Nomad IG on Instagram. Definitely keep going, bro. I mean, like, the more that you make, the more that you work with BandLab, the easier it'll get. You know what I mean? But for just starting, what, you said 5 months ago? That's pretty solid for 5 months of work only. For sure, to start with the ad-libs, yeah. That's the thing is like ad-libs just kind of add that layer. They fill up the space. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to tell artists, like if you're a vocalist, try and think about filling up the space around just that lead vocal because things will start to feel empty if you don't have those little details in the background. If you listen to any of your favorite artists, you're going to hear that kind of stuff from them. And I think that's what sets apart artists who are just getting started from artists who feel a little bit more polished, who feel a little bit further along creatively, is they just start to think about filling out some of that space in the production around their lead vocal. And adding those little details, those little inflections with the vocal, those little additive details that just catch your ear and keep you interested. You know what I mean? So start thinking about that stuff, but you're doing really good for 5 months in, so keep working at it. All right, 60 seconds of each song here. Bensel's If I Bought a Cat, which hilarious artwork already, hilarious song title. No idea where this is going at all. But it's beautiful. Bensel's. This is kind of beautiful, man. Made by Bensel's. I kind of... Yeah, why you got me crying, Bensel's, says Kev Speaks Truth. I kind of love this. vocals could come up a touch. I mean, maybe just because that acoustic guitar is a bit loud. You could maybe bring the acoustic guitar down a touch. Especially on the solo part. It's really nice, just texture-wise, it feels really good. It's soft, it's welcoming. But I do think that maybe the only thing I hear is that one guitar feels just a little bit louder. The meow! Oh. The meow got me, bro. Kind of reminds me of Bracken's less hyperpop music. Yeah. Aiden Park says I love this. I kind of love this too. Immediately saved it in the playlist. It's kind of beautiful, man. Great job. The songwriting's really clever. Like, lyrically, that hit, like, it's a really beautifully made song. The only thing that I could say, and that's me being so fucking picky, bro, is just the mix on it. And, like, just having a little bit more balance between the vocal and the guitars. That's it. Aiden, I got the flu. I hope you feel better. Rock. If I didn't have to repurchase my Spotify, I would have been added this. Look, that's understandable. Alright, man's got the flu right now. I hope you feel better. Did you get the flu from filming this video / album artwork in the snow? Thank you, bro. Really beautiful. Rotting was what I did this weekend. Outside of presenting the original awards, I dedicated my weekend to rotting in bed. It was nice. Aiden Park on Instagram. Did not get sick from this. That's good. Yeah, this is great, dude. I've been losing my patience, been locked in my basement. I'm pulling out hairs that been stuck to I've been rotting my whole life, says Crumb. I'm dead, bro. Talk to me, how to waste your time. I don't know. That call and response vocal, the response is a little quiet. That's it. Visuals on the poster are really cool. Yeah, I also agree. Just having some sort of through line is always a nice thing. I know it's wrong. Also, the colors in the album artwork are really nice, bro. I love that it gets a little darker further away from me, but it's so bright and like white snow. Bensels, I had a feeling you'd like this one. Really, really cool, man. Really, really good job. That's called Rot. It's by Aiden Park, AYDN Park. Man, feel better. But thank you for sending it in. Thank you for being here and chilling and lurking in the chat with us. Bad for Me, Eben up next. We've got a couple more songs, guys, and then we're gonna get out of here. Just 4 more. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me and everyone who submitted to do today. I did paid skips. You guys are the best. I appreciate your support. Eben's so dope, bro. EB3NNN on Instagram. This kick is hella fucking loud. That's the only mix feedback I have right now. That kick's way too loud. But the song itself is sick, and everything else about the production is sick. Oh, I love these melodies, bro. This is like, yeah, I love this. Did you make cool fucking music, Eben? I don't know if Eben's still here in the chat or not, but man, this dude makes some sick ass fucking music. Would love some form and shifting in the back, like some deeper tones here and there. I could hear that. It would add to the waviness for sure. Nah, bro, this artist has got it. This is, oh, he's not hit. That's fine. This dude is one of them ones, bro. It's just a matter of time. I fuck with this, bro. He's Canadian, right? Bro, hit me on Instagram. I want to learn more about this artist. That's what I was saying too, bro. I want to learn more about this artist, bro. Hit me up. I want to ask you questions. I got questions. But like musically, I have basically no feedback. The only feedback I have on that one specifically is the kick is very loud. Outside of the kick being loud, the vocal's really cool. The vibe of the song is really cool. His vocal is unbelievable. The tone is perfect. The writing is great. The melody choices are great. Like, he's definitely got it. I have questions. Sunrise, Crumb, up next. So it's not 100% finished, but I really enjoy it. Hope you will too. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got like 3 more songs left. We're almost done. I put this Michael one in there because I have to listen to Michael because I'm a big Michael fan. Featuring The Mind also is cool because I fuck with The Mind super heavy too. Crumb, bro. Come on. I don't think I was expecting this from you, Crumb. 533 Crumb on Instagram. Did we listen to Crumb song today?
Dancing in the moonlight seems like ecstasy. Won't you be, baby? I won't waste no time.
I do like this. I do think there's maybe certain aspects of... Yeah, we've definitely heard his stuff before. I just feel like we've heard him rap more than we've heard him sing. This new song stuff is different and newer sound from him, right? Zoxa, thank you so much for the follow. CamGov, thank you for the follow. And Angel Eva, thank you for the follow as well. If you guys are still around, thank you. I do like this.
It's like a fairy tale this evening.
It's interesting because it like reminds me of Juice WRLD a little bit, but it's definitely a different style of production than you would have hit Juice on. Timing is a little off. I like the laid back tone. I do think some of the timing could be a little bit closer and a little bit more on, but overall like the idea. Overall kind of like this pocket that you're getting in as well. I do think that's cool. Zoxa, when you've submitted, let me know what your artist name is, and I'll see if we can go get it. No, we didn't listen to today. You didn't miss anything. VLAN, Vigilante up next. Keep it cold. Produced by VLAN. Oh, they hit me with the Spanish ads. I think I'm Spanish. I'm not. We got 2 more after this. Lozoxa, seeing as you're in here, once you submitted, let me know your artist name. I'll just play it. We're in our free section right now. I'm already overtime, but fuck it. I'll just do it. We do ride for President Dads, man. We need that. We need that in this world. We need parents who care in general. This shit came in dumb hard. I love the production on this. Vocal could be maybe a touch louder. The 808 is crazy. Zoxa. Yeah, I'm gonna play you before we get off, okay? You'll be the last song. .808 is wild. I love the distortion and saturation on the whole thing. Yeah, I wish the vocal cut through a little bit more. That sub is overpowering. It's all-encompassing. I think that's maybe the only thing that I really hear in this when I listen that I'm like, all right, if this was just like a little bit more balanced, I feel like the vocal will stand out a little bit more. But I will say, crazy beat. Crazy production, definitely giving Destroy Lonely, but good. I would agree with that as well. I'm not a big Destroy Lonely fan. Human Nature played this without the feature on a stream a couple months ago. Wanted to play the final before it drops out on Friday. Michael, Human Nature. I love this artist, bro. Michael is an artist that we kind of like just found like out of the blue, bro. He had like 1 song drop called Up, and like as soon as I heard it, I was like, this song is it. But man, I fuck with this artist so heavy. MYE.KEHL. He's really sick. Like. And this is like his 3rd song ever. And he's got The Mind on it. He's super talented. This kid's super talented. MYE.KEHL. Michael. Such a fucking vibe. When a nigga had nowhere to call her home. I just hope that you don't really notice how broke the bank is. You too grown to be dealing with all that lame shit. Hate this feeling like all love. Beautiful. Say that you need comfort and I'll arrange it. He's got great tone. The thing is, Up is so different than this too. That's one of the interesting things about him. Is Up is like, Up's got this 808 kick that just slaps so hard. And this is so much more melodic and jazzy and laid back than that one is, but like I said, there's only 2 songs out, so there's not really that much to judge off of yet. I mean, I'm enjoying listening to Michael find his sound though. It's been really cool. I'm telling you, bro, Michael's one of the ones. I'm a Michael fan. MYE.KEHL on Instagram. He's got something real special. It's like I gotta cut it, but I want to hit this mind feature. The mind is cool, guys. I fuck with the mind too. Had to skip forward. Oh my god. Oh, I love this, bro. Oh, V-Line, my bad, bro. My bad. I see you on YouTube now as well. My fault, my fault. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro. About to hit Michael after we get off stream and just be like, this just sounds amazing. Goddamn right, this is gonna be on the playlist on Friday. You already know, without a doubt. Beautiful. Michael, the mind. We got Emmanuel Best and then Zoxa up last. And then that's it. Am I saying that right? Emmanuel Best, 4 girls. Let us know what you think in the chat. This fucking guitar line is crazy. The detuned bent fucking guitar. Sosa, thank you for correcting me. Stickbag, what's up? Yeah, bro, tell you been hitting me up. I want to learn some more. I fuck with the music. This is tough. I don't know if Emmanuel left, but this is tough, bro. I like this. I like this. I'll fuck with this. Emmanuel Best _ on Instagram. Oh. It's got a bounce, bro. Come on. Where are you from? I feel like I asked you this before. This is actually so fire, bro. Sosa wants to work with you, Emmanuel. You fucking with us, Emmanuel Best _ on Instagram. The log drums, the login. The background vocals are great. I kind of love the Nigerian living in Houston, bruh. This is tough. This is tough. Everyone needs this song, bro. It's got such a crazy bounce. I love this. Yeah, the guitar is crazy. I didn't know that I was gonna like the song so much because that guitar kind of threw me off in the beginning, but it grew on me real quick. And when everything comes in, it's undeniable. Got me fucking bouncing, bro. Fire. Really great work on this. Emmanuel Best _ man. Feel like I'd seen some one of those videos with fire choreography facts. It's tough, bro. I love the chorus. It's such a nice vocal tone. I'm getting too hyped. My dog just left the room. He said, you're being too loud. You're having too much fun. I'm out. Giving Kevin Little a little bit. I hear the reference you're making there. I really like this a lot. 4 girls, Emmanuel Best. I'm gonna save it to my library. It went in the playlist as well. That was an immediate save. Good shit, bro. Sosa up next. Senses. What do you mean? You sent Afrobeat, Haitian Creole inspired music. What do you mean? How am I supposed to follow this up? You are literally following this up with the perfect vibe.
She feel a vibe, I can sense it. She don't know wrong, no correction.
What a way to end. What a way to end.
That's why I need her presence. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Come on, bro. What were you nervous about? Shout out to all my Haitians. It's got a little compa in it. That's right. I know. We got a Haitian artist on Genius. This is sick! Sorry, I just got too hype again! Where are you from, Sosa? Haiti, but you stay in Jersey? Bruh. Alright, you gotta tap in with this artist that we got on the distro side. Her name's Serena. Go tap in with her, cause she's gonna fuck with this too, bro.
She feel a vibe, I can sense it. She do no wrong, no correction. She amplify.
We dropped a song called Olay that I think you'll like a lot. Fuck it, I might just play the video once we get done with this one. Fuck it. I shout out to the distro client. Why not? Why not? Yeah, this is great, bro. Come on, bro. What were you nervous about? I fuck with this so hard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Haitian Creole. This shit is a bop. Guys. I already know you're gonna like this one, bro. You got Haitian DJs, Kev? I need you to send them the next 2 songs that I play. Or the next song by Serena. Should I play Olay or Damage? I should play Olay. Then I need you to send this to your Haitian DJs also, because we just put this out. Like kind of like, yeah, 11 months. Oh my god, a year ago. Can't believe this came out a year ago now. This is Serena. She's on our roster. But she's the reason I fuck with Haitian music so hard now. I've gotten to appreciate and experience the Haitian community in New York. And it's dumb hard, bro. You guys are so fun. Yo, let me know. Seriously, Kev. I'm gonna send you some Serena shit. We're trying to push it to the Haitian DJ specifically. Tell me that I jumped the gun. Look how that boy play with my heart. I let that shit go too far. Make it what I wanna be. I was right in front of me. As good as far as I see. Could it be picture perfect, but ain't no flash. Memories in the dark don't last. All that he can say is just sweet as ole ole. Yeah, she been getting hella love for this when she does it at the shows. The Haitians get very excited about this song. It's got the bass line, the compound bass line in it. Yeah, she's crazy good, bro. Serena was one we found on stream like years ago. First year of the stream was when I heard Serena, and then it just kind of came back around. Like 3 years later, we ended up signing her to Genius Distro. Did this project with her, so we have this one. But we also have... This one's probably my favorite Serena song. It's a little bit less compa, but it does lean a little bit, maybe like more Afro pop. Hey man, I kind of love that about Islanders in general, bro. Super supportive of their communities and just so much fun. Just really love music. I fuck with this song so heavy, guys. Don't really care what you feel about it. Yeah, independent. She just funds all this shit herself, bro. Leave no goodbye. I like how you look on me. I need what I can need. I like a tendency. Yeah, this one's a fucking hit. I shouldn't let you feel my soul. Why be just singing this shit on my own in the crib? I don't know how about it. How can I say that I can grow? No feelings when I know. When I go. Don't really care about it. It's shit is so wavy, bro. Shout out to Cherry Beats who produced this too out in Virginia. That man is a fucking beast. So this is that freaky music. Look, I'm telling you, Serena is a star, and you guys are gonna be seeing her a lot. Yeah, she killed it. She did an open mic with us as well, and she did an amazing job of this live. Sorry, we're just on a fucking like Serena like deep dive right now. I'm not sorry though, because I signed her for this reason. She's sick, and like she's just got it, bro. Hold on, let's see if we can find this. Because I loved the way that she did it. Yeah, with a Tyler feature for sure. I love the way that she did this live. Because like obviously that like damage part where like there's like, kind of like the performance shifted like trippy vocal comes in. Mic's on, so she already sang this.
Don't really care how you feel about it. You shouldn't care if I leave no goodbye. Yeah. I like how you look on me, like it, but I don't need.
Killed it.
More like a tendency. No. I shouldn't let you
It's
live
ever
my
so slightly different, but she ate.
We both want it out.
Bro, you should see her do it live. She's unbelievable live. She actually does full choreography in like 5-6 inch heels. I don't understand. But she'll be like fully dancing in like 6-inch heels. She just got the star quality, bro. She puts the work in. Also from Virginia. Based out of like Silver Spring, I think. Oh no, I'm telling you, Crumb. Bro, she got it. I'm telling you. The first thing I ever saw from Serena. It's those moments. You know what I'm saying?
Don't really care about it. I don't really care about it.
I wish I could show you live, bro. She I guess yeah, I can. Boom. She's performed with like Michael Brunn a couple times, right? At the Bio Tour, which is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Is like she'd be doing like full choreography and like heels, dancing. So first thing I ever saw of Serena, I'm just gonna show you guys right now because this was the cool thing. So she sent a song in called My Mother, which I really like, right? Which is a really cool song. But it was Serena Say It Like, which I saw this music video and she funded this shit herself and produced it herself. And when I saw this music video, I was like, yo, this is a star. Because the fact that she was able to do this independently on an independent budget blew me away. I mean, you'll see. I listen to this project a lot. I really like it. I'm like genuinely a fan of this project. It's Serena Music, I think, on Instagram. I can't get off this ride. Ready for this choreo? Come on, bro. What are we doing? How many independent artists you know who can do this? Not many is the answer. Not many. This is a crazy song. This is a crazy song. Such a great, like, she's really like a pop star. She's got like the pop star shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't get off this ride. You can actually buy this project on vinyl, bro. Yeah, of course. Like, this was it, bro. Come on, what are we doing? Go get this, go buy this shit on vinyl right now. Go buy it. Go cop. 100% worth it. It's like $10. And it's an unbelievable pickup. I'm very excited about it. Go buy this EP. Everybody go buy this EP. Go stream it on socials. The EP is called What You Didn't Know. It's by Serena. If you fuck with the music, Serena Desir, go follow on Instagram. Killing it. Doing a lot of very good work. All right. This song fucking slaps. Come on. All right, guys. That's it. We had a great stream. Thank you for bearing with me while we did a client deep dive. But I'm telling you, man, I just know it when I hear it. I know it when I see it. This artist has got it. And these songs are hard, man. Come on. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to play you out with more Serena from the album. Go listen to it. What you didn't know is the EP is stacked. It's a very good song. It's a very good project all through. What you didn't know is another favorite for me. All right, I'm out. Have a good rest of your week. Back on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. In the meantime, if you got songs that are coming out, put them in my release calendar for Friday. If you want to submit for the songs we found in the comments content, which updates on Thursday, make sure you go over to Kayvan's House on Instagram and submit your music in the comments over there as well. But we're out for now. The VOD will be up on my YouTube channel when we get done, so if you want to go check that out, if you want to go clip things for your socials, feel free to do that. And that's it. We're out. I'm going to go eat dinner. Have a good night. I'm going to go watch some Vikings, play some FIFA, maybe read a book. I don't know. There's endless possibilities. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you soon. All right, peace. And go listen to this EP, What You Didn't Know by Serena. Kev, I'm going to send this to you right now. What's my PSN? Bro, trying to get me on the PlayStation Network like that.